Good evening, everyone. My name is Fraser Forster, and this is the watch along for the North London derby that is being played tonight. I'm really looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this all day. So, if you want to join us in the chat and leave your comments, the thoughts on the lineup, which me and Richard are going to speak about in a minute. But let's get the housework out of the way first. Good evening, Richard. How are you doing?
I'm very good. Thank you, Des. Doing not too bad.
Yeah, not bad, mate. So, are you looking forward to this? This is like something I've been wanting to do for a while.
Yes, it's been a long time. It's been a long time getting on with the internet. This doesn't like Internet Explorer. This is the first time I've had a decent connection on Restream. So
yes, it's nice to actually hear you for once instead of just looking at you in a funny way, like.
Yeah.
But so it's an important game tonight, isn't it? It's the North London derby, especially important because Liverpool dropped points.
Yes, so we need to take advantage of that.
We do need to take advantage.
We do need to make any difference.
Yeah, I mean,
what's the point? We get a draw. It's the same as, but when the team you're chasing is dropping points, you need to take advantage.
So I thought we'd have a bit of a chat about the old lineup, Richard. If you just give me 1 second, I've got it on my phone. Just wanted to see what you thought about it. Good evening, John the Gooner. Nice to have you in, mate. If you want to make any comments at any time, please do so. Don't forget to give the thumbs up, hit the like, and share on your social media, guys, if you don't mind. So, right, we'll start with the lineup, right, Rich? So, obviously, we've got David Raya in goal.
Yeah.
Then we have Timber, Saliba, the Scottish-Brazilian Gabriel, and Lewis Skelly as the back four. In midfield, we have Odegaard, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and up front, we have Sterling, Trossard, and King Havertz. What's your thoughts on that lineup, mate?
It's probably the strongest. The only choice there was: would you put Sterling on the bench and have Martinelli, Trossard, or would it be Sterling, Trossard? And that really was the only choice he was going to really have to make, considering the team he put out Wednesday, and it's the strongest midfield. It's with a thin squad, you're not going to have much choice, are you?
The only thing I say about the Martinelli point that you brought up, Richard, is the last couple of games. I hate to say it about the lad because I really, really like him, but for me, he's been dire, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I've noticed that he instead of crossing the ball, he's always got to try and take on one too many defenders.
Yeah, he wants to do it. He wants to do it a second time. Give himself that extra bit of space. Give himself that extra.
Yeah, but I'm a big believer in. I'm a big believer in first time. Hit it first time and see what happens. Yeah,
maybe he's looking for. He's overthinking it, looking for that perfect pass, that clear pass. When without that risk of losing it and turning it over, but that's a way that they're part of the coach.
So
you don't lose the ball, but in those areas, it's not so much of an issue because you're still a long way from your own goal for it to possibly matter. But I would
have. Sorry, mate. I would have gone with Sterling tonight anyway. I think I definitely would have picked him.
Yeah, he needs a game plan. He needs confidence, and we haven't got anyone else apart from a 18, 19-year-old kid, Cabia on the bench, isn't it?
Yeah. So in the chat, John the Geezer, who we both know really well, he's gone for 2-0 Arsenal, Kai Havertz and Rice. Good choices, John. I'll back you on that one. And then we've got Mark. We've obviously got Mark as well. Our friend and co-host usually. The Scottish Brazilian who says that Gabriel Magalhaes is part of his clan. He's gone for 3-0. So I think it could be 3-0 tonight, to be honest with you. 3-0. What do you think, Richard?
Well, I was looking at 3-1 because we concede and top usually in this game, in 43 of 63 games in the Premier League history, both sides have scored. So typically, but both sides score in this fixture. So
I just want to clarify something before we go back to the team. Apparently, that Mark, Gabriel Magalhaes is his cousin, and they actually belong to the same clan. So that's, I just thought I'd put that rumor to bed. Right. So we've said about Martinelli and Sterling. The back four, I'm happy with the back four.
Yeah, it picks itself really. You can't. Though I like Zinchenko and what he brings to the team going forward, you can't have him up against Kulusevski and Porro. Yeah, that's a disaster waiting to happen.
They'll outstrip him, won't they? Let's be honest.
Yeah. Whereas Skelly's a little bit got a little bit more speed about him. He's got a little bit more nous on that defensively. He's fitting into that role quite well.
So, talking about Skelly, Richard, just give us. He's played quite a few games now, so give us your thoughts on his performance so far and what you feel.
I think he's probably been in the last half a dozen or so games that he's played. He's probably been one of our most consistent performers, and one of those that are giving sort of 6.57s out of 10 performances every time. He keeps the ball. Even in tight spaces, he'll go through, and he'll go down under pressure, severe pressure. And if he gets away, he's driving into that midfield and giving passes. He's very similar to Partey in that sense, a bit younger. Where if Partey comes away, he will drive into midfield sometimes, but he's also got that passing range that you like from a defender. His passing is extremely good, especially from what I've seen when he was with the academy, and I watched the academy.
So he's 19, isn't he? Is that right?
Yeah. He's a bit older than Nwaneri, and he hasn't had necessarily the glow up that Nwaneri. He wasn't seen as in the same light, but
okay.
He's very similar to what Saka did when he came in. He came in, he's earned his place by performance and performing to a level that says, drop me.
What I like about Lewis Skelly is he's strong on the ball. He's really strong on the ball, mate. For a 19-year-old, he can hold his own. And I personally really like that in a defender. I really do. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we've got the royalty in the middle, but they made a mistake. Let's cut to the chase. They made a mistake the other night. Don't get me wrong. They don't make many mistakes, Saliba and Gabriel, but they made a mistake the other night. I think they've got something to prove to themselves tonight and to the fans, if you don't mind me saying that.
They haven't been perfect, but they still conceded 2 less goals than last season.
Well, no, that's a good thing.
At this point. So even though we expect better from them, they have actually done better than we've expected. So it's a hard one. We know when their performances have been off, or they've had a slightly dodgy game.
Splitting hairs, really. I'm splitting hairs, aren't I? Really.
I don't know if it's splitting hairs, but you don't want you want your defenders in big games like this to be nigh on perfect.
Well, you know what it is, Richard. We expect so much from them now, don't we? I mean, if we're going to be absolutely honest, Timber didn't have the best game the other night either, did he?
No, but
So
you I think it's very hard to realise that you're playing, you're resting, you're playing, and you're not getting very much recovery time. And I know people will say, "Oh, we're paid thousands," but it's still their bodies. It's still meant, if not physically, it's mentally picking yourself up from the highs and lows of the previous game and going again.
So, go on.
That's hard.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I agree. So we're both pretty safe with Raya in goal, aren't we? There's not much. There's not much to be said there, is there? I mean, if your choice is,
I mean, I'd expect Neto. I mean, to be honest, I don't see the point of Neto now. Why not send him back and then get another loan in?
But the thing is, it doesn't look like Neto's ever going to play, does it?
No, that's what I'm saying. If he was going to play, he should have played against United. I understand why he didn't, but well, where else are you playing him? You're playing your first team choice keeper unless he's injured in the Premier League and in the Champions League. Unless it's a dead rubber game in the Champions League.
So right, we've covered up front. We've kind of done it back to front, but it's okay. It's the 11. We can do it any way we like. It's our watch along.
Yeah.
Lads in the chat or ladies in the chat, put your thoughts of what you feel about the lineup in the chat, please. If you could, that'd be cool. So let's go to midfield. It's the solid midfield, really, isn't it?
It's our best midfield. I like Marino, and I don't see the stick he gets because technically he's very good. He keeps the ball. He passes the ball. He's not flashy. He's not an entertainer, but he's there to do a job. He's a squad player, and he does that job really well. And it takes him time to settle as well.
My opinion on Marino is he's methodical.
Yeah. It's just
maybe a little bit slow. He may, if he's got one criticism, possibly he's a little bit slow.
With a ball, yeah, possibly, but
then again, I'm being picky. You know, I'm trying to find.
You got to remember, most of his life, apart from that Newcastle one that didn't go very well for him, it's in Spain, which is a slower pace of football. He's got to adapt and get used to that bit more speed in the game, and I think that will come. But I haven't been disappointed, and he's got some goals. So
I've got a question for you and the chat. Yeah, a question for you. And the chat, bring it at me if you like. I'm not, I'm fine. I've got big shoulders. I can take it. Are we playing Declan Rice in the right position? Well, would you rather see him up front, or would you rather see him as a defensive?
I think he can do. I think he can play with box to box sort of box to box at the moment, and I think his best role is the 6 because that's what he's playing most of his. But when you've got a Thomas Partey, I don't see how you can, unless you're playing the double pivot. I don't see.
Yeah, but we don't play the double pivot at the moment, do we?
No, and that's what I mean. So
yeah,
you've gone and paid under 5 million.
Yeah,
you know he's technically good on the ball. You know he's got a good shot. So why not try and develop that part of the game, make him a better player?
But he's already a good player, isn't he?
Yeah. But
could you make him better? Could you actually make him better?
More goals to his game, more assists to his game, but
that's a given. That is a given. Yeah.
And as I said, I mean, you're bringing in Zuba. If we get over a line in the summer, you're getting Zubimendi, which is a defensive player, ball playing defensive midfielder.
Well, we'll talk about that in a minute, Rich. Yeah.
But I don't. If Arteta had any inkling to put Rice in that 6 and use Rice, would you be getting that sort of player in?
Right. Well, let's just talk about that quickly now because it kind of fits in with what we're saying.
Yeah.
If we bring in Zubimendi, because not every I has been crossed and every T has been dotted, you know, if we do bring in Zubimendi, that is when we'll play the pivot. That is definitely when Arsenal will play the double pivot. You know what I mean? So, but that is the summer. We shouldn't really be panicking about that now. Don't get me wrong; it would be a great signing. It would be
a fantastic signing. I don't know if you look out across the footballing world, how many standout defensive midfielders there are. There aren't many. No. Rodri at City, Zubimendi. You might look at the Tonali.
But the one at Liverpool, the one at Newcastle. Sorry,
at Newcastle, and then then you've got Rice Party, and then you've got the one that Real Madrid play at the moment in that position.
Right. Yeah, I can't think off the top of my head right this second, but I've got 2 more players. Right, so Richard, 2 more players to talk about, and then I'm gonna ask you to be Statman Richard for a minute, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So the 2 players I'm going to talk about because I forgot about this one, but we're going to start with Odegaard.
Yeah.
You know I'm Odegaard's #1 fan. Partey, I've never been that hot on, but you said what you needed to say about Partey, and that's enough for me. That's cool. But Odegaard, he's really frustrating me this season because even though on his day, to me, he's as good as Kevin De Bruyne, yeah, why isn't he shooting this season? There's so many times he could have shot and he's too busy doing them lovely little... It's like Arsenal are trying to walk the ball into the goal.
Yeah, it's a very hard one, isn't it? You do, because you don't know if that's a personal choice on the pitch, but he thinks somebody else is in the better position, so he gives it away. He's taking it a bit too... He's waiting a bit too long when he's getting the chances to shoot, so they're being blocked, and he hasn't been as prolific, which is frustrating. But I go to a player I really loved and he got tons of stick. Ozil. What Odegaard does, very similar to Ozil, is that extra pass. He a pass that you've got 3 or 4 players
you can't even see.
Yeah.
A pass that you don't even see. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's got 3 or 4 players around him. He gets an extra pass out of a move, and over the course of a game, that makes the opposition run another 5-10 yards extra, and that can be massive coming into the end of the game.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, Odegaard is like Voldemort, isn't he? Yeah. We're not allowed to mention him, are we? Do you know what I mean?
I mean,
I rated him as a player. Don't get me wrong, I rated him as a player. But the other player we need...
I think he needs that output, doesn't he? I think he needs a few more goals and assists.
He does.
But the assists he can't help. That's down on the head of the players he's providing those big chances for to put away.
That's true. Right, so the final player, and I meant to say this, sorry, this is me going off, getting a bit mixed up, and I apologise to the chat for that, but it happens. Trossard hasn't signed a new contract, hasn't had the best 3, maybe 4 games.
Yeah, he's lacking, not being his usual self.
No, he's lacking confidence in front of goal at the moment. Do you think he's going to leave, or do you think he's holding out for
the... I mean, with the fact that I know Arteta wants Williams now, left-sided player. One or two of those Oh,
Well, there's a dilemma question, Richard.
yeah.
Sorry.
Which one do you get rid of?
There's a dilemma question for you. Who do you get rid of? Do you get rid of
Yeah.
Martinelli or do you get rid of Trossard? Who do you keep? If you're going to put, let's just say, hypothetically, we get Williams. Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's going to be number 2 on that side?
For me, and this is just purely based on what I'd like to see. I'd say Martinelli. You have Williams, who is pacey, tricky, and things.
See, I would rather play Trossard up the middle personally, but that's just my.
Well, you could still keep him playing up the middle. But what I'm saying on the left is you've run the team ragged for 65 minutes or so.
Yeah.
You bring off Williams, you bring on Martinelli.
Yeah.
And another speedy, tricky, and who's probably going to benefit with that extra space. Very similar to what happens now. Martinelli runs a defender last season. Martinelli ran the defenders ragged. Trossard came in and benefited because they were a little bit off it.
Right. So now I think it's a good time to come to the first part of the evening. Everybody, Statman Richard with his first lot of stats. Hit him with it, Richard. Come on.
Right. So far this season at home, we have averaged 2 goals a game. We conceded a goal a game. Tottenham, away from home, have conceded 1.7 goals. So roughly have scored 1.7 goals, and they concede a goal a game. We have taken 64 shots from 125 corners, scored from 9 from them, and we have faced 21 shots from corners, only conceding 3.
Fair enough.
So we concede a goal from a corner every 7 shots, basically. But it's pretty good, and we know Tottenham are defensively dodgy at set pieces.
Yeah, then that's true, and they're even dodgier tonight as well because they haven't got Van der Ven. So
yeah, they've got the new keeper who probably had a decent game against Tamworth, but that is Tamworth. But
Tamworth played well. I've got to say, Rich, I thought Tamworth played well, and Tottenham couldn't get it done till extra time. So fair play to Tamworth.
The keeper did what he needed to. It's a different test tonight, and that's what I'm hoping to see. That actually we test him. We test him at crosses. We test him with shots. And see if he keeps hold of them, see if he spills them, test him with crosses.
Is that all the stats you're going to
give him a real test?
Is that all the stats you're going to give us for now, Richard, or have you got?
There's the only other one is the. I think since 2022 we have gone on 17 games unbeaten against all London teams.
Well, that's good. Isn't it?
It's the third best run.
Yeah,
with Chelsea in 2006 being unbeaten in 20 games, but we hold the record. Back in 2005, we were unbeaten against the top against London sides for 35 games.
Right, that's cool. No, that's good. Yeah. Thank you for them. I appreciate that because that's your thing. So I'm gonna.
You're doing that.
When we do that in the future, that's going to be your thing. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll leave that all to you. So before I go on to the next little topic before the game starts, don't forget, guys, please give us a thumbs up. Share with your friends, your family, your acquaintance, your pets, whatever, whoever uses YouTube. Get them involved. We'd love to grow this community, make it a big thing. We want as many people involved in the chat as possible. And who knows, you may even come on to do a watch along in the future. We would just really like to grow. Just so we can make this a proper community and just enjoy what we're doing. But Geezer John, glad to see Sterling playing. Well, what I want to say about that before Richard does, John, What was the point signing him if we're not going to play him?
Yeah.
And now, Ethan's out and Saka's out. He should be played a lot more, in my opinion. And what I have noticed about Sterling, he can really take a player on. You know.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he just needs it to click for him. I mean, there are times when he overdoes the dribbling and that, but I'd rather have a player who tries. Who tries? He's looking for an opportunity. But just don't repeat that mistake time and time again. Next time, try something different. Yeah. If you try something different and that don't work, then go back to what you know your strengths, sort of thing.
Right, Richard, I'm going to have a little bit of a rant here, right? Only because I am annoyed, right? It's not because I'm trying to annoy any of the fan base or anything like that. I'm just annoyed. Okay, Zubimendi. There's no guarantees we're going to get him in the summer. But it's a bit of PR by the club, I think, personally. I hope we do get him because we could really do with him. Don't get me wrong, guys. I hope we really, really do get him. But we need players now. And the rant I'm going to go into a bit is this. We are halfway through the transfer window, okay? We need, I would say, as a minimum, we need 4 players, maybe more, okay? But 4 players, okay? What's annoying me is halfway through the transfer window and not even any, I mean, apart from Zubimendi, but I don't really class that because it's a summertime signing, yeah? If it goes through. I'm more annoyed because we need cover for Saka. We need a striker, yeah? I think we need a creative midfielder, to be honest with you. And I also think, I mean, these are the 4 players that I'm going for. I think we also need maybe a central defender. I mean, don't get me wrong, even though Saliba and Gabriel are basically strong as whatever, just to have that backup, I guess, you know. But, you know, I'm just really, really annoyed at the club at the moment. Well, I don't suppose it's the club. I'm more annoyed at the Cronkies, yeah? I'm more annoyed at the Cronkies just not putting any money into the club. I mean, and I know you get it all the time, but he spent £750 million. It doesn't matter. To me, that doesn't matter. We need to spend another £250 million now.
But I would counter that he spent that. Look at what Klopp spent in his time at Liverpool, which was like 800 and something million.
Yeah, but
Pep spent a billion.
Yeah,
and Chelsea have spent trillions.
All I'm saying is, right, we need to spend some money. We need it now. There's no point. If you bring in a loan, all you're doing is you're putting a plaster over the crack. That's all you're doing.
Yeah. My thing is that you could cover the 3 front positions with 1 player.
Yeah.
You could. Your club's never going to sign 4 players in January. I think if you get White back, you've got with Calafiori and White back. If you could, with Zinchenko there, with Tomiyasu possibly ever if he ever comes back, because what's happened to him? Well, no, there's no news on him, is there? No updates really on him. You'd have a pretty solid back line. You probably want to go out in the summer and get an additional left back for cover for Skelly, but that's a summer.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Right, we're also going to need to upgrade in the midfield. And then you're going to need a Saka they need to do something.
I mean, John the Geezer makes a good point. We never replaced Oba, sorry. We never replaced him, did we? And he's right.
He has concentrated on the rest, on the midfield and the defence.
Yeah.
and it has paid dividends. But we are, and I suspect he felt that Jesus was the answer. But
there you go. Touching on Jesus, he's now done his other ACL, and I could be wrong here, but to damage both ACLs, Rich, is his career over?
I don't think it's over, but it's probably over at Arsenal because we need to move on. He got us to this point. Now we need somebody to get us a bit further, and that's no slight on him, and it's no slight on the Havertz either. But we want to upgrade, and this is the problem. You look at the squad. We're not looking necessarily for ceiling raisers. We're looking for floor raisers, so that the drop off when you bring in a sub on isn't as great as it was in the past, or it is in certain positions now. They're just lining up in the tunnel.
I was going to say, they're just coming out.
Share a drink and then they'll be back.
Yeah, they're just coming out the tunnel. So
being a bit crackly.
Yeah, go and get yourself sorted, mate. They're just coming out the tunnel, guys. So it's nearly time for the game. Come on, you Gunners. Geezer, he was unlucky. You could see as well the look. It was the look on his face when he went down. You knew something had happened. And when they're bringing a stretcher on, you know they don't bring a stretcher on for just nothing, do they? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. I feel for the lad. I hope his career isn't over because I actually really like him. He just hasn't had the best season this season, you know. So we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? So North London forever. There we go. They'll be singing that now. Couple of minutes till kick off, guys. So they're just going through the lineups now. Yeah. So that we I know it's easy to say, but we have been injury ravaged this season. And I know everybody's got their injuries because Tottenham have got theirs, you know. We just need people who have their heads on tonight. And I know the guys want to win, but we need to cut out all the silly little mistakes and take shots when there's a shot. Stop trying to walk the ball into the goal, you know. That's what's really annoying me. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, every club's good at PR though, John. Every club does it. Especially when you've gone through a couple of games where the fans are starting to get on your back. You know, oh, Zubimendi could be coming in the summer. We can't moan about anything now. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, it's PR, mate, and every club does it.
I'd like to see just a bit of control, a little bit of calmness.
I can sum it up in one sentence, Rich.
I don't want to see any naivety.
Take your chances when they're available. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know it's really simplistic to say, but it's the truth. Take your chances, you know?
Yeah, so I mean, it's for me. You need to match the intensity.
Yeah, totally.
Because
is this the new keeper for Tottenham? This Kinski lad, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so where's I've forgotten his name. Begins with V, innit? The
one who Vicario's injured, and it's been Foster, but Foster's.
Oh, right. Vicario's still injured, is he? Because he doesn't like corners, does he?
Hasn't been, so
they've had to go out and get somebody.
But, even with Foster, he didn't.
It's who we are, mate.
Yeah, but
it's who we are, mate.
I mean, he's not. Do
you think Do you think he's? Do you think he's pretty?
And I call.
Do you think he's? Go on. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. I called for Russell Martin to be sacked because he wouldn't change the way. A simple tweak in the way Southampton played.
Mm-hmm.
When the team pressed, if you couldn't play it safely, a little dink ball over into midfield or up front,
Yeah.
Not all the time. Just make the opposition think about what they were doing, and he wouldn't do it. He stuck rigidly to those principles. I mean,
Well, the game
yeah,
started, mate. Tottenham have come out pretty strong, or trying to do. Oh no, we're pushing back now because we are really good at the press, aren't we?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it was just kicked off on mine, so I'm a few seconds behind.
Well, I'm 28 seconds in, mate. So it's give or take. I'll try not to give anything away. All right.
That's fine. It's one of those things with. Nick, I was upstairs, but I didn't realise the wife was going out for football, taking the sons to football.
All right, it's cool, man. It's cool. You're here and you're watching. That's all right.
Yeah.
So Geezer John says 49 shots.
Being fouled,
says 49 shots in the last 2 games. Right. 1 goal. Awful stats. But tonight's another game. We must close the gap on Scousers. We must, mate. If we win this game, we're 4 points behind. That's attainable. That is attainable. Who's taking this, Rich? I didn't see. Oh, Rice.
Yeah, okay. It's Rice.
Come on, Rice. Get the ball in there. Go on.
Odegaard was going.
What a ball. Where is the ball? Oh, he lost it. Oh, that was a good ball. That was. Oh, what's going on here, man? Right. Start again. Start as we mean to go on, lads. That was a good ball. It just got tangled around someone. I think it was Kai Havertz's feet.
Yeah, he's just about to take it for me, so. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you are behind. Yeah. No, you are behind. Fine. Okay, man.
But, yeah. But, I mean, it's what I'd like to see. Pass that ball. Spurs are rushing out, and you just keep your calm, keep the ball on.
Well, Spurs have got a problem because they're not very good at defending, but I think they're really going to try the counter. Oh, nice. Well done, Party. I think they're going to try the counter-attack tonight. Good. Oof. Again, it's just stumbles at the last second. Sorry, Rich, you haven't seen it yet.
No, that's fine.
Hey. They're going to be trying to get us on the counter, aren't they, all the time?
Yeah. Because that's how they like to play.
Look at that. Oh, Lord.
That was
I thought he was going to I must admit, I thought he was going to dink that over the keeper.
Yeah. I think the keeper gets to it quite well. Which
he did. I'll give it credit where credit's due. He did get it to it quite well. But I just thought, was it Skelly as well? Was it Lewis?
I think it was Lewis with the and the keeper does get the block on, which makes him stumble. So,
come on, boys! Odegaard, stop doing that little fancy twist. Just that's what annoys me. And I love the guy to bits. He's my favourite player, but we know you've got the skills. Just get the ball where it needs to be, mate. Oh, listen to me losing it.
That's understandable. We players.
Yeah. Oh, nice back heel. Who's that to, though? Come on. Oh, corner. How far behind me are you, Rich? I'm on 3 minutes 41.
No, it's not. No idea. I haven't got the clock up at the moment. Let's see.
Right. Well, we've just won a corner. Oh, it was Odegaard with a nice back heel flick thing. Lewis Skelly was getting onto it.
Yeah, there. It's just coming through now.
That could have been handball, you know. Could have been. Yeah, so we're going to have Rice is taking it, dude.
Yeah, from the left-hand side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably about 30 seconds.
So you know where that's going, though? That's going about a foot away from the keeper, usually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, Gabriel. Come on, the Scottish Brazilian. There he goes. Go on, son. No, someone's pushing him. Oh, he's gone deep with that one. That's different.
Yeah, you've got to get the delivery right. So, I mean, that was that. If you look at most of Liverpool's corners yesterday, they were poor. One good corner and they scored from it.
Son's just tried to get a free kick and didn't get one. He hasn't been good this season, has he, Son?
No.
Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, what are you doing that for? You could have passed. Trossard, you could have passed that. Jesus Christ. Nice. Well kept in. We know how to move the ball, don't we? We just...
Yeah. Sometimes we move it too slow.
Yeah.
And that I can say is a frustration, but...
Odegaard's like a ferret, though. He just seems to be in your face all the time.
Yeah.
One second he's nowhere near you, and then he's in your face.
And that's something that you might not get with a De Bruyne. Is the amount of work rate that he goes through.
I was going to say,
he leads a press. He's organising the team on the pitch defensively.
I'll tell you what, mate. I'll be absolutely honest with you. That Basuma, I'm glad we didn't get him.
Oh yeah, and the other one, Casido at Chelsea.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I wouldn't have. Oh,
they seem to have started finding a bit of form, but still, they're not it's not the form that they had at Brighton, is it?
Well, it's like, do you know what? It's like Calafiori, mate. Right? Okay. Before he came to Arsenal, he wasn't getting injured at all. Since he's come to us, he's had, is it 3 injuries?
Yeah, I mean, one's unlucky.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate that. But do you know what I mean? It's like you buy him because you think, hold on, he's quite medically sound. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, he had a knee injury when he was younger, which was one big.
Oh, what was that? What was that? Gray, Archie Gray did a good bit of defending there, mate. I'm not a Tottenham fan, as you know, right? And the chat will know. But you got to give credit where credit's due.
If the player is decent and does well, you've got to recognise that.
He's only a kid as well. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, you've got, and he's been thrust into this side because of injuries. He'd normally be bled in slowly, wouldn't he? So
yeah. I mean, right. We've got another corner, right? And Odegaard's taking it, right? I don't like Odegaard taking the corners,
but he's the only one, probably.
Oh, sorry, I'm annoyed.
yeah. He's probably the only one you'd expect Rice to from the other side, but you've got no one else on the right hand side to take.
Well, I thought Rice was good on with both feet, so that might be just.
But it's not. It's a different, and it's an outswinger with.
Yeah. Oh, free kick! Come on, Bergvall. Just had a go. He just had a nibble at Timber.
Yeah, you expect that. I mean, as long as it's not vicious and you get. Yeah, that's a foul. But nothing else. You expect him to have a little nibble and put himself about in that situation. So, but if it was a horrible challenge, it wasn't a horrible challenge. It's just
no. He was going for the ball, but he just missed it. You know, it's one
of those you expect in a derby.
Yeah.
It might get the fans in the stadium rolled up a bit, but on TV, you get the benefits.
Oh, this Kinski's a bit of a flapper, mate. Bit of a flapper.
But that's what we need to understand, isn't it?
But wasn't what's the lad's name? Who's injured? He's a flapper, and all, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not. He wasn't convincing there, was he?
No.
So and that but that's good. We want to be testing, want to be putting him under pressure, put a bit of doubt in the defenders. And
yeah. I mean, it's the North London derby at the end of the day. You know. Sorry, I'm just sending Mark a message. I'll be with you in 1 second.
Another corner, looks like.
We've had about 4 now.
Yeah. And now, yeah, because Gabriel's shot was blocked out. So
yeah. What is it with these 4 at the back post and run in? How does it baffles me how they know that they're going to get there?
Because it's coached and it's well coached. They do it after the training sessions, and they work on it so much, and they should do, because it's an important part of the game. It's another way of getting a goal, and you in a division where goals are hard to come by.
Yeah. One thing I did forget to check tonight, Richard. Sorry, I had everything planned and everything else. Who's the referee tonight? Do you know?
No. I'll have a look in this. Hang on, give me a sec. I'm watching on my mobile. I can go into the.
I forgot to check. That's the one thing I forgot to check. The ref. Yes, John. One-way traffic, mate. I don't think they've been in our half yet. Maybe once. They're in there now, but only because it was a free kick. Nice, well defended. Nice ball. Nice ball. Come on, Trossard. Do something with it, son. You've got all the space in the world. They're giving you space. Just use it.
So I was on about 12 minutes.
Good, Kai. Ah, shite. Oh, sorry, I nearly swore.
You expect to.
Yeah. Sorry, sorry for the chat. I didn't mean to swear there. They slip out occasionally. Apologise for that. That's passion for you, though, isn't it?
Simon Hooper.
Hooper, right? Oh, God. Is he on the hit list?
Yeah.
You know what I mean by the hit list, don't you?
Yeah. Apparently, he doesn't do home wins.
No, apparently not. No. Yeah.
They're on Untold Arsenal.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Hooper. Oh, God. He's not very good at keeping up with play either, I've noticed.
Yeah. He gives out an average of 5 yellows per game, and
he's one of them it's all about me referees, isn't he?
20 fouls. Yeah, along with Peter Banks and Robert Jones.
Yeah.
And only 33% of the home teams have won when he's in charge.
All right. So you've even got ref stats. Oh my God.
Yeah, so, I can get. You can get them pretty easy if you dig. And
no, of course you can. Yeah. But that's why
I used to do articles on Untold Arsenal. My problem with them is they talk about the poor refereeing, but they go as far to say it's corruption and it's biased against Arsenal. And I say that's nigh on impossible to improve. Every team gets poor decisions, and
what
you've got to understand is just the standard of refereeing is just so poor. But look at what you had. Oof.
Tottenham are getting battered, mate.
Yeah, all except the scoreline, isn't it? That's where you like them to.
But they're getting battered on the pitch. I mean, and John's right. They're getting battered. What happened there? Jeez, flipping heck. This Van der Vergval or whatever he's bike valve or whatever he's called. He's proper going. He's going in hard, mate. He's going hard.
Yeah,
I see Isak scored for Newcastle, mate.
Oh, yeah, you see that one you look at and say, was it necessary?
Yeah. That's who we've got to look over our shoulder about. I think is Newcastle, and the thing is,
sure.
if they get top 4, we're having a meeting. If they get top 4, Isak's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, he gets none of the ball, and it's okay. It's his momentum that has taken him into.
He's lucky,
but he doesn't get any of the ball, and he takes Party out with his follow through. He wasn't intending to foul Party, but
he's lucky because if it was Suggs up, he could have gone. You know.
I think it's the fact that the referee has noticed that it's not an intentional foul, and he's not even trying. It's just the momentum of him sliding for the ball has taken him.
Well, mate, we're 16. Well, I'm 16 minutes. You must be about 15 minutes in, right?
No, 14, 15 minutes in.
Yeah. And it's been all Arsenal so far. This Kinksky lad, he's a bit of a puncher by the looks of it.
Yeah, but he's coming for everything. So at least the defenders know that no matter what, whether he gets it or not, he's coming out.
I guess in a way, he's got something to prove, and if you want to prove something, you've got to do it in the North London derby, ain't you? Oh, go on, Kai! Oh, Kai, what you done? Oh,
well, that was unlucky.
It was. Did you see it?
The Cottard one, I've just seen.
Oh, right. In a minute,
we'll check the back of a defender.
In a minute, Kai chases the keeper down, mate. He gets the ball, but then the keeper scrambles and grabs the ball back.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, he's just unlucky there.
I tell you what, mate. What was your prediction again? Sorry.
I said 3-1, didn't I?
3-1. If we score one early, I think the floodgates could open because I think
yeah,
their morale is pretty low, to be honest with you. Here we go. Sterling's on mine now. Sterling's got the ball, mate. He's just trying to dink it through. Timber's got a corner. Another corner.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, it's a good job Mark's not on because if Mark, the Brazilian Scotsman, if he was on, that's
just come. I've just seen that, so I'm about 30 seconds.
Did you see the Kai thing as well?
Yeah.
I thought he was going to take it away from the keeper then and just knock it into an empty net there, fella.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done it again. He likes coming for things, doesn't he?
Yeah. And to be fair, he's got some of them. He hasn't got all of them, but
no, that's it.
At least he's not. It's not. Oh, I'll come for this one. I won't come for this.
Yeah, but the thing is, as a keeper, I've played as a keeper in my time, mate, and you've got to go for all of them because even if you do miss, which can, well, as we've said, can happen, you might put the player off.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Chasey, catchy monkey. Here we go. Slowly, boys. Work it, build it up. Don't have to rush. There's no rush. They're being pinned back.
Yeah.
Oh, leave it. I didn't touch him. I'll tell you what, mate. Some of these players go to the ground like fairies, don't they?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, look at the way he takes the ball, Odegaard, mate. It's like he's got magnets on the tops of his feet.
Yeah, well, I was listening to a one between Joe Cole and Ashley Cole on TikTok, and they were saying who was the player who played with a touch. Ashley Cole mentioned Arjen Robben, and Joe Cole said, "Well, for me, it was Bergkamp."
Yeah. Oh, Bergkamp doesn't get the credit he deserves, does he?
No.
Too many people hate on Bergkamp, and I don't know why. But just because he was strong and a bit aggressive, but wasn't Roy Keane?
Yeah, I mean,
wasn't Van Wasn't Van Nistelrooy? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, so you look at Costa as well, Diego Costa, and even Drogba.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, but it was all right for them to
And
do it.
I like that in him. You need to be maybe a little bit nasty because of the position you're in. You've got to be ruthless, a little bit mean,
Oh,
and you've got to be tough as well because
it's them or us, mate. It's them or us, isn't it? You know,
because they're not going to.
I mean, I could be cocky and say, well, Roy Keane, Drogba, Van Nistelrooy, all the people we mentioned, right? They weren't invincible, were they?
No, but
I know, but I'm just being a bit.
They were winners. They were winners in their own right.
Oh my God, that was close. Wait till you see this bit, Rich. Solanke. Oh my Lord, I nearly had a palpitation there, fella.
But again,
it wasn't a bad ball.
No, he is.
Thank God for Gabriel Magalhaes, mate, sticking his foot out. Oh, look at that. Right on the end of his toe. If he'd have missed that, though, they would have had a chance there.
Yeah.
I'm gutted that you're a minute behind, mate, because I feel like I'm...
No, don't.
They've got a corner now. This is their first corner.
That's our warning, isn't it? It's You've got to be switched on and you've got to be...
Ray has just stopped I can never get his name right. Kuleski. Yeah, that one. Nice save.
People coming in and improve a back door any second, all right?
Nice save. Well done. Was it not it was a corner, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I thought it was going mad then. I'll leave it out. Yeah, good lad. If you think it's going to be taken off you, hoof it out. Oh, come on, we're on the break. Oh no, that's a bad ball. Shame. Unlucky Odegaard, man. If you think it's going to stand up in your penalty area, hoof it, mate. There's nothing wrong with hoofing a ball, Rich. Are you all right? Has your mic gone? I can't hear you.
I muted it because I can. And I prefer a controlled clearance, but
yeah.
So if you're hoofing it, you're giving your player a chance to contest it, and But
well, in that situation, it was okay to hoof it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather. Don't get me wrong. I would rather have control, but in some situations, you do need to hoof it. It's as simple as
that. It's very similar for me to rugby because as long as the chase is good and you're chasing it out.
What I've noticed about Sterling, right? I've just noticed it now. I don't know why I haven't noticed it before. If Saka had been on the pitch and got that ball that he just got off of Odegaard, right, he'd have cut in.
Yeah.
Sterling doesn't cut in.
No, because he prefers the left. He's right-footed, isn't he?
Oh, right. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah. He prefers to go from the left, but
see, they're trying this counter attack now, aren't they?
Yeah. No, they haven't had many opportunities to do that. So
no, they seem to be getting corners out of it though.
They get a lot of corners.
Oh my God, Son's just
scored, does he?
Yeah. Oh mate, right through traffic as well, mate. Through traffic.
I'll have a look in when it comes through.
It's coming. It'll be there in a second, mate. It'll be there.
Yeah, in the corner.
Oh,
he's up. You're unlucky. Yeah, you can't. There's nothing you can do about that.
We've had 20 minutes of controlling.
I'm on 24 minutes 30 seconds.
You're 20 seconds behind me, mate. 20 seconds. So we've had 20 minutes. No, we haven't. We've had
25 minutes.
24 minutes of controlling the game and one kick. and it.
Yeah, I mean that's hot. That's.
Oh, it's gone through someone's legs as well.
There's nothing Raya can do about that because of it coming through the crowd, and it's taken a deflection. I reckon that's taken a deflection off somebody. Partey. I reckon that.
Son usually scores, doesn't he?
You watch. I reckon that's hit right. Yeah, it's hit. It's hit Partey.
There goes my 3-0. So it's got to be 3-1 now, isn't it? Like what you said.
Yeah.
But that's going to put their tails up because then they're going to come at us now.
Yeah, but I mean.
He always scores against us, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Always. Him and Harry Kane. It's usually Son who scores against us and Harry Kane gets a penalty. I mean, when Harry Kane was there, gets a penalty. Come on, Odegaard, work it out, mate. Oh, Lord almighty God. Oh, Jesus. Where's that going? That's good play. Good play, Saliba. Good play. Just let it run out, mate. Oh, well. Wake up, lads. You've got to wake up. Stop trying to be...
It's one of those that... It was unfortunate. It's a shot through. It's a shot through.
It was a hit and hope, mate. It was a hit and hope.
It was a shot through legs. It's taken the deflection of Partey's heel, and that's what beats Raya.
I don't know what's happened to Raya lately though, because he would have been all over that usually.
I think he would have got that had it not taken that deflection. It takes a little nick of Partey. I spotted it in real. I spotted the nick off.
No, I did. I saw it as well.
I didn't know which player it was. It wasn't until the first yellow.
Takes the wind out of your sails, doesn't it?
It can, yeah. But for me, that's against the runner.
Runner play, definitely.
Definitely. Sar's just got booked. So.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, he got a yellow, didn't he?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. John the Geezer says, keep us ropey. John, give us your thoughts on Raya. John, give us your thoughts on Raya, mate.
Yeah, I don't think he. I think he gets that without the deflection, and that's where you sometimes have to put. I mean, as I said,
Rossard, what are you doing?
It was very hard to spot in real time, but
it was. No, totally.
My initial thought when I saw it, it looked like the ball deviated slightly, and I thought,
I didn't see it in real time. I saw it when it was slowed down, mate.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh, well. This is what happens when you do a watch along, Richard, isn't it?
Yeah. But again, it's one of those things. If it had been, I mean, your only criticism maybe is why didn't we get out quicker to Son? But that's.
I think because, mate, that was definitely a hit and hope.
Yeah.
So if it's a hit and hope.
But as I said, I'm not too mad at Ray. I would question your outer defenders who are supposed to be at the edge of defending the edge of the box. Why aren't you closing that shot down before?
Well done, Trossi. Come on, boys. Flipping it, mate. You know what they're going to do now, though, mate? They're going to blooming park the bus, aren't they? I'll leave it.
They don't tend to. They're not that sort of team. They'll play the sort of, and this is a huge criticism of. Oh, that was nice.
Pedro's hurt himself. He's either tweaked a knee there or he's done his groin, mate.
Yeah, but that's not. are concerned. The only reason that stopped his referee stopped it. Yeah, his knee. He's done his knee as he.
That looked nasty, to be honest. I mean, he's not my player, but
I've seen similar ones with skiing accidents where you're going and the guy's hit a tree and he's tried to swerve it, but he's still hit the tree and he's popped his knee from one side of his leg through to the other.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, and they're the sort of ones you see a lot when the player's trying to turn. It's going one way and then tries to turn the other way really quickly. That's when something genuinely pops. He might be all right. It might just be a sprain.
Oh, he was closer than I thought. I thought he was outside the 18-yard box. I thought he was like 25 yards away. He wasn't.
No, he wasn't. But
yeah, it's
which is why I'm saying why is Party back where he was and not?
It's gone off his shin, isn't it? It's gone off Partey's shin.
Yeah. Why is Party back there and not getting out where Saliba is?
Oh, he might be lucky here, you know. He might have just jarred his knee, you know.
Yeah, it's come literally off the shin, and that's taken it away from Raya.
Oh,
so it'll go down as a Son goal because
of where it's on. It's actually a Son assist, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's that's the thing. It's no one gets an assist if it comes for an own goal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You were late with that offside flipping linesman. What was that all? Have we got VAR tonight, do you know?
Yes, it was only not in the FA Cup games because of the lower league teams. So they don't do it till the fifth round because most of the lower league teams are out of competition then.
It could be seen as bullying.
It's seen as unfair, and that not every team in the competition gets the same.
Yeah. No, I get it. I've got to say, fair play to Tamworth the other night because they gave Tottenham a game.
There was a few teams out there that played.
Oh, free kick, ref! Come on, Kuliszewski, you dirty, whatever you are. Keep it clean. He took him out. Where's his yellow card, ref? He took him out. He clubbed him around the back of the neck. Has he been given a yellow card? No. What is that with these referees, man? I'm disabled and I could referee these games.
It's a small arm slash in the back of the neck, isn't it? In the back.
When's a yellow card these days, Rich? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's a clear and obvious shove. It is a foul, and it possibly is a yellow, but it's a free kick in a good place.
It is. But watch this keeper. He's going to come for it. He's going to flap, or he's going to punch it out. You watch. I don't know if he's a catcher. I haven't seen him catch anything yet.
He hasn't had no. What you want is to see a cross into a box, and he's got an opportunity with not so many bodies in between him. Who's on it? It's going to be Odegaard.
He loves going to that back post, doesn't he?
Well, that's where most.
Yeah, but what's the point? Was that Kai at the back post?
There's four of them at the back post at the moment, and they're lining up that sort of area.
Because I was always told you put it on the tallest player. You know, that's what my team was taught when we were playing footy. You put it on the tallest player, mate.
No, that was it was
Gabriel.
I think it was Timber.
It could have been. Yeah, I just didn't see the number, mate. To be honest with you,
I didn't see the number, but it was definitely.
See, puncher. He's not a catcher, this lad.
Is that from the corner? Is it? I haven't seen the corner yet.
Oh, sorry. You'll see in a second.
Yeah.
But mark my words, mate. He's not a catcher. He's a puncher.
Yeah, and that means put a bit of pressure on him, and
He'll crumble.
Yeah, but he'll get a kick wrong, and then
What we got? We've got 10 minutes. Well, on my clock, I've got 10 minutes left of the half before
10 and a bit minutes
before extra time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll probably end up with about 6 or 7 minutes extra time, like we usually do. I don't know where they drag these times from. Sometimes, you know.
Well, you've had an injury to thing. You've had what 8 or 9.
Nice stretch.
8 or 9 corners, and so they average 30 seconds to a minute onto them. So it's about 30 seconds to a minute.
I've always thought extra time was due to injuries. I didn't realise it was how many
any stoppage in play.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
So free kicks as well.
Yeah, I knew it was free kicks. I never thought it was corner. So
I mean, you might not get that long, but considering how many corners Tottenham have had, what 3, 4, we've had a good 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd expect about 5, 6 minutes and the injury to Bergwell. So
that was Pedro, wasn't it? Pedro got the injury.
Yeah, to Pedro. So I'd expect it to be a few.
Yeah. They're doing man-for-man marking at the moment, mate. And then they're doing man-for-man, but then they've got 2 on Sterling.
Yeah, because they think that's the...
They obviously see him as the threat, yeah?
Yeah. Because that's the side that we attack down most.
That's Spence, isn't it? That's that Spence lad, yeah.
Yeah, he's not very good, but the fact that he's got Son or Kulusevski coming up.
Oh, Kai nearly did it again. Or is that... No, hold on. That's Trossard, isn't it? Is it? Or is it Kai? No, it is Kai. Kai nearly did it again on the keeper. Watch, Rich, when it comes up for you, mate. Jeez. I'm not so confident about this keeper, you know.
And he's supposed to be pretty good with the ball at his feet.
He hasn't been in this match so far.
No.
But then he doesn't have to be when they go and score a lucky goal.
No.
Anyway, it'll give us something to talk about half-time, won't it?
I mean, you know there will be certain people going livid, but
I think for example, Mark, Scottish Brazilian, he'll be having palpitations, mate. And
I think we defended the initial corner well. I don't think we defended the second ball.
No.
And that ends up with Partey shinning it.
Sterling, you're meant to be fast, son. What's going on? I'm pretty close to saying send Sterling back to Chelsea, me.
Well, at the moment we need the numbers, so unless we get 2 in,
he hasn't done anything this half, mate. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
but corner. Pedro, leave it. How's a corner? Sort yourself out, you div. Everybody in the box. Come on, we've got to stop them scoring. Do you think, actually, here's a genuine question for you, Richard, right? Do you think there's a blueprint out there now to actually beat Arsenal?
I think there's always been that we, since Wenger, that we like to control the ball, we like to have a lot of possession and try and almost score a perfect goal. And I like that with Skelly on Bazuma there. He wins the ball.
Sorry, I'll give you a minute. 1-1, Gabriel Magalhaes.
Well, I did say they concede a goal a game, and we concede a goal a game. Well,
the Scottish Brazilian does it again. Freedom.
Yeah, and he comes and gets nowhere near the ball this time.
Nah,
And
they've worked. Do you know what I think Rice did there, mate? He worked out his range.
yeah,
The
ball has to be good. Yeah,
he worked out the keeper's range, is what I mean. Look at that. Yeah.
Which is what, if you look at the Liverpool one yesterday.
Oh, it came off someone's chest.
Oh, it's the lanky own goal we're giving it as.
Have they?
Let's have a look.
It looks like someone's chest, mate. Oh, we shouldn't have had that corner, mate. We were lucky there. That's when
it's Solanke or whoever that's not this. Is that Solanke at the back post or is that Kuleveski? Oh no,
it wasn't Kuleveski.
But whoever headed it onto Solanke's chest. Yeah. It was the Tottenham player who headed it back onto.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't have got the corner. We were lucky there, but that happened.
Oh well, at least we've scored before half time, which is good. You know. Yeah. I must admit, I've got to say, this Solanke's quite a good little player. I've got to be honest with you.
His only issue was
you know.
Yeah, his only ever issue for me was his injury record.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was unlucky for we were lucky that we got the corner, and then a bit of luck with a Tottenham player heading it onto Solanke into their own net. If he hadn't headed it, Gabriel was heading it. So,
is it me or has Raya got massive hands?
I think he's got massive hands.
Yeah. But didn't Rambo have massive hands as well? He did, didn't he?
Yeah, I think the gloves are oversized as well. Anyway, but that's what you'd want from a keeper.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. He knows how to take a ball, how to catch a ball.
Yeah.
You know? What the crud are they? Oh, is it Cooper? Did you say it was Cooper refereeing?
Cooper, yeah.
Cooper. What an absolute weak yellow card that was. Oh, maybe not. Trod on his foot. All right, fair enough. Well, in fairness, he shouldn't have left his foot there, really. But you know. Well done, Saliba. Yeah, we'll run Son ragged because then he'll have to go off in the second half.
Oh yeah, he's late with it. I mean, Dragerson makes a meal of it, but
yeah. Did you talking about?
It's a late stamp, so.
Talking about making a meal of it, it's a different game. Sorry, but I just want to talking about making a meal of it. Cucurella last night for Chelsea. Yeah, he got dragged down by that Bournemouth player, right?
But he got dragged down by the hair as well.
Oh, was it the hair? I thought it was his shirt.
No, it was a hair. It should have been. It should have been a red. How they came to with VAR? How they came? He got a yellow from that. I have no idea.
Well, it just shows how weak VAR is, doesn't it? It just, you know.
Yeah, maybe they weren't 100% sure.
Yeah, maybe. But then what? Oh, I don't know. That's what you're there for, though, aren't you? To be 100% sure.
Yeah. You
1, 2, 1. Trossard. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
That's right. That's fine because
at last, get your confidence back, son. Come on, Trossard. Let's do the goggles. Thank you very much. There we go.
nice thing, boy.
John.
Then nice pass by Odegaard straight into Trossard. So
it was a classic Arsenal goal, mate. Classic Arsenal goal. This keeper, not the first. I wouldn't have put. He's not ready for this game, mate. So anybody in the chat, join along. Tottenham get battered anywhere they go. Tottenham get battered anywhere they go. Anywhere they go. Come on, Trossi, mate. Come on, Leo. That was as good as Son's, mate. When you see it.
That was probably better because nice pressing, and then Party gets the foot in, which is nice. Nice ball from Odegaard. And then
goggles on, boys. Goggles on, lads and ladies.
Yeah, it bounces, doesn't it?
There's only like a minute of normal time to go, mate, before injury time.
Oh, Yeah. It bounces up just before him, so that's what it hits the top of his hand rather than him get
it
a
hit his
hand
wrist,
to it.
really, didn't it? I suppose.
Yeah.
See,
So he's unlucky. He's unlucky there.
as a keeper, that would gut me. You know, do you know what I mean? I'd be gutted. I would be gutted.
Yeah. If he got a full hand to that, I'd have said that was poor keeping. But the fact that it bounces and it sort of hits his thumb, the outside of his thumb wrist, it's one of those that I think, can he really do anything about that?
Right, Gooners. I think now we're 2-1 up. 4 minutes to go. Hit that like button. Share us on your social media. Get us out there. If you're enjoying the content, which I hope you are, because me and Richard are enjoying doing it, aren't we, Rich? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good. I mean,
just share us with your friends, your family, anybody who is interested in Arsenal. Or you don't even have to be interested in Arsenal. Just be interested in football. Give us a like. Give us a share. Get us out there, people. Because I tell you what, I could do this every week, Rich. I don't know about you.
Yeah. I enjoy watching. So doing the.
I enjoy your company as well, mate. We bounce, and that's good. Yeah. I enjoy that.
Aston Villa.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not the one who knows all the facts, all the stats like Richard does. He puts the time in, he puts the effort in. Respect to you on that, Richard. But I love my team. I love my team. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I know the guys in the chat love the team as well. I mean, Geezer John, he loves them. Mark loves them. Anybody else that's in the chat that I haven't noticed, I apologise. But if you are in the chat, welcome. Any contributions are greatly received. And yeah, just be part of this. Oh, come on. Nice one, Odegaard. You could have had a pop, though. I've got to be honest. You could have. Oh, no, it's Trossard. I always get Trossard and Odegaard made because they're about the same height. You could have had a pop, Trossard. Oh, nice ball. Go on, Kai. Oh, nice turn. Ooh. Come on, boys. We've still got the ball. Nice one. Go on, Rice. Nice. Do you think Martinelli will come on second half?
So it'll come on about 55.
Do you reckon? Minutes, is that your prediction? Is it?
Yeah.
Nice ball, Trossard. Come on, Tim.
I don't know. I'm not sure who he comes on for. Possibly Sterling, because Sterling played.
Yeah.
4 minutes against United. So
saying that though, I think Sterling. Oh, hello. I was going to say, Spence, you took him out, mate, with your shoulder. I think. I mean, this is my opinion. You might agree, you might not. But Sterling needs a 90 minutes, I think.
Yeah, but we've also got to protect him because we've got Villa, then we've got.
Yeah, all right. You're looking at the bigger picture. Yeah, I get that. But I just feel that Sterling needs a bit of game time. Yeah. a bit more than a half, if you know, like a 90 minutes. A 90 minutes wouldn't be any harm.
Yeah, you know? He had 60 minutes. I'd say if he got another 60 minutes today,
you'd be happy with that, would you?
And then,
yeah, fair enough.
I mean, it might be, but he because we are so thin, we've got to.
Nice.
I'd expect Nwaneri to come back quicker, but
you see, the thing is, the injuries that our players have accumulated. Not many of them are actually self-inflicted. Have you noticed? They've been like they've taken a knock and why is it, right? Here's a question for you, Richard, right? Because we're nearly half time, but here's a question for you. Why is it most of our injuries happen on the training ground?
I don't know. I mean,
that's half time on mine, mate. I don't know if but
it came up on mine from the Premier League 2-1 at half time. So, and it's walking off.
Yeah, that's what I've just done on mine. So going into the half time before we do other stuff that we had planned. What is your opinion on the training ground injuries? I mean, end of the day, I mean, I'll give you Marino. He'd only been here a couple of days, and
when he fell on the shoulder. Those you can't help, can you?
Right.
I mean, they're
So-
unlucky. You'll contest. You have to contest corners.
Yeah,
you have to do these things. So you're expecting something. So I mean, just for sort of thing, we've had 63% of
Is this in the
possession.
first half? Yeah.
They've had,
Right. Give us all this. That's a good thing. Give us all the stats from the first half, mate. I appreciate that.
Four shots, 1 on target, 3 blocked. Our passing's at 85.8%. We've had 1 clear cut chance, 7 corners.
Was it only 7? It felt like more. It felt like more. I thought we were in double figures for the corners, mate.
We're not far off it. 61% tackles, slightly lower than Tottenham's at 66. 75% of our aerial duels won. We've made 1 foul, one save. He's made no saves. Kinski. We've both committed 6 fouls. We've both won 6 fouls, and we're on 1 yellow card.
Right. And how many passes have we done, mate, throughout the first half? Do you know? Completed passes. If you could look that up for us, mate, that'd be mint. Compared to Tottenham, yeah. Guys in the chat, if you're still listening and interested, give us your thoughts on the first half, please, and we'll see if they compare to what we think. But yeah, please give your thoughts. And how do you think the second half is going to go now that we're 2-1 up? Yeah, you found it, Rich?
I'm just
okay. I'll give you while you're.
Go on. Don't have it, so let's have a look at.
Right. Okay. While you're doing that, I'll give my thoughts on the first half. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, first 20 minutes, we were battering them. I mean, they were intimidated. To break it down easily, mate, they had a lucky goal. Partey could have defended it better. It skimmed off his shin. I think it was either his shin or his thigh. It skimmed off of there. Raya, I will admit that Raya was obstructed. Good goal. Can't take it away. He took his chance. Lucky goal, but good goal. And then we decided to crank it up a bit again, I think Tottenham kind of rested back on their success. So I will say about Kinski, is that his name? Kinski, their keeper? Yeah, I will say this. I said it during the first half. I'll maintain saying it again. He's a puncher. He's a flapper. He doesn't look like a catcher. If you compare him to Raya was catching balls when they were coming in. This lad, he tries to intimidate you with speed and a flap, I think, and a punch. He's not a catcher. First goal, well taken. Gabriel with his head as always. He must have a brick wall for a head, Rich. He must have.
Yeah, he must have, yeah.
And then Trossard's goal, classic Arsenal goal, mate. And the as we said at the time, and I'll say it again, the keeper would have been absolutely annoyed at himself because it bounced off his wrist. He tried to get a hand to it, but it bounced off his wrist. All round, could have been a lot worse. We could have been talking about 1-0 at half time, but as Arsenal do, we've turned it round. And I personally think we'll go on and it could be. Well, I think you're pretty good with your. To be honest, I think you're pretty good with your 3-1, Richard. I think you're pretty good with that, mate.
Yeah, it is a stat from Statman Dave on.
Yeah, go for it.
X. Miles Lewis Skelly has won 83% of his ground duels in the Premier League this season. Best rate of any player to have contested at least.
Well,
20.
it's like what we said pre-show, wasn't it? Pre-match.
Yeah. That was just one. I can't see any passing stats.
He's a strong kid. He's a strong kid.
They usually do.
We'll see the passing stats later. That's fine, man. He's a strong kid, isn't he? So, Richard, give us your thoughts on the first half, mate.
Well, I thought their goal was against run of play. I think we could have defended the second ball better. It's unlucky it comes off Partey's shin and deflects. It takes it out of Raya's reach. But they're defending that, getting to that second ball is where we could have done better there. After that, we were lucky with our first goal, so evens itself out. But we had a well-taken second goal.
It's that old saying, though, isn't it, Rich? That's football, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is football.
Yeah. I like how we won the ball back, and it goes from Partey winning the ball back to Ødegaard passing the ball to Trossard and Trossard putting it in the net.
So
I don't think we do that enough when we get the ball, win the ball back like that. Sometimes it's a bit, we slow it down and recycle it, and that initial chance goes.
Do you know what I liked about when we went 1-0 down as well, though, mate? Heads didn't drop.
Yeah, I think I saw some of the Arsenal ones I've got on WhatsApp go off, but it's not. It's just Charlie and Brian, but
Mark, if you,
it's. I think you again.
Sorry, Rick.
It's context to that game and knowing what this fixture does.
Well, it's do you know what it is? It's like, can I just say this as well, Mark? If you're listening, mate, give us your thoughts on the first half, fella.
Yeah,
it'd be nice to have some other perspective. But it's the end of the day. It's the North London derby, and it's one of them matches. I'm going to say this a bit simply, but it's the only way I can say it. It's one of them matches where I think it definitely means as much to the players as it does to the fans, you know?
Well, it should do.
Well, every match should be like that, but this one...
Yeah, but this one should have a bit more.
This one is more the meat and potatoes. Do you know what I mean? It's, you know...
Yeah. So I'll give you some more stats.
Crack on. Crack on, mate.
Right. So we are technically the best team in London. And the reason I say that is because... especially against all other London clubs. So, against all our London rivals, Tottenham are fourth best. We are best with playing 293 games against London rivals, winning 152 of them, drawing 80, losing 61, scoring 508 goals, conceding 305, which is a goal difference of 203, and it averages at 1.83 points per game. And Chelsea are second, and they have 151 wins from the same amount of games. They have 74 draws and 67 losses. Right. So most appearances in North London derby. Do you know who that
most appearances in North London derby? I think it's got to be someone who's played for both teams, possibly.
No, we only have. I'll give you a clue.
It's a guess. I'm going to say Sol Campbell.
No, it's David O'Leary.
Oh, right. No, that's a pleasant. I thought it'd be someone who played for both teams, and I thought it'd be someone like Sol Campbell, mate. To be honest with you, David O'Leary.
Most goals. Yeah, most goals in the North London
most
derby.
Goals. Oh, I think it's between one or two. The obvious ones, possibly Bergkamp or Omri.
It's actually Harry Kane. He scored 14, but seven of those were from
Can I just say, I don't like that stat. Put a line through that one.
We have lost just 2 of our 33 Premier League home games against Spurs.
We've lost what? Say that again?
We've lost just 2 of our 33 home games, Premier League home games.
That's just in the Premier League era, yeah. Yeah, right. Okay,
yeah. Cool. With their last win coming in 2010.
Was it 10? I thought it was 17.
Yeah. No, we are currently on the 13-game unbeaten run in N5 against Tottenham. There have been 187 goals in the history of the North London derby in the Premier League, averaging 2.99 goals a game across 63 games. And in 43, three of those, both teams have scored.
So would I be right in saying? Sorry, Richard. Can I just say this? Would I be right in saying that it's the most prolific derby at the moment when you take into consideration?
It's the most prolific. It's the most prolific.
Right, because I was going to say, I mean,
I'm coming to that one.
For example, the Liverpool derby is not the same as it was anymore, is it?
Yeah.
You know.
No.
Well, there you go. There you go. So
they're coming back out.
No, not yet.
No,
not yet, mate. Not yet.
Advert. Yeah. So another one. Right, 4 times this fixture has produced 7 goals plus goals between both teams. We had 2 successive 5-2 home wins in 2002, a 4-4 draw at the Emirates in 2008, and a 5-4 win at White Hart Lane in 2004. Do you remember who scored a win in that?
2004 White Hart Lane. Sanchez?
No, it was Robert Perez.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
This fixture, as I was saying just a minute ago, has the most penalties awarded in Premier League history, more than any other fixture. 26 penalties have been awarded, and 24 of them have been converted.
Right. Sorry, they just put some stats up on my screen, mate. Distance covered, 54.4 kilometres by Arsenal, and Tottenham have covered 53.9.
So we were outworking them. And my last real stat
crack on.
Is this fixture has produced got 6 goals that have been scored in the 90th plus minute. So a lot of goals are scored in the 90th plus minute in this fixture. So
we need to score a couple more second half, don't we?
At least one.
It looks like they're bringing Johnston on. Right, before we crack on, I just want to say hello to Daniel. Big up to Daniel.
Yeah, I'm just going to mute and have a quick wait.
Yeah, no worries. They're just coming back out now anyway, Rich. So, Daniel, big up to you, mate. Thank you. We'll do our best. We're trying to get through this and we're enjoying it. It's great. We're going to be doing this a lot more often. So, we're 2-1 up to Arsenal. And we're coming out slowly, which is good. It makes the other teams wait. I think the floodgates could open now. I think Richard could be right with his 3-1, but we could score a couple more. So we'll see. Only time we'll see. We're kicking off this half. I don't think we've made any changes from what I can see. No, we haven't. Doesn't look like we've made any changes. I think Tottenham have, though. They're bringing on Johnson, but I can't see who it's for at the moment. But I'll let you know in a second once I know. Yes, Daniel, 2004. I always get my year. I thought Perez had gone by then. That's why I said Sanchez. I didn't notice what the board said. Oh, they're bringing on Maddison as well, so they're scared, guys. They're scared. Daniel, if you want to, join us after the game and give us your thoughts then if you want to, mate. You're more than welcome. Because we're going to be doing player ratings as well before we go off tonight. So if you want to join us then, mate, put yourself in the back room and Mark will add you. Right, so kickoff's just about to start, guys. So they've brought on Maddison and who did I say? Johnson. I didn't see who they've taken off, though, to be quite honest with you, because I'm trying to do 2 things at once. So, it's cool. So here we go. Second half. Come on, you Gunners. We can do this. And we're off. We're off, Skeet. 2-1. Come on, boys. Oh, what was that? That was a skyrocket. Go on, Trosser. Go on. Oof. Nice hold up. Nice hold up, Skelly. Nice one. Back to Raya. Here we go. They're trying to press us this half, Rich.
Yeah, the changes.
Oh, they've taken off Basuma and Sarr. Well,
yeah, to they want a little bit more.
They need the pace, don't they?
Yeah, they need that little bit.
Oh, nice. Oh, no. Oof. Oh, I thought you were going to land on your face there, mate. I think that was Sterling. It looked like he was going to land on his face there. Oh, Jesus. That looked like it was going near the goal, and then it didn't go anywhere near it. I get a small panic on. Oh, John's changed his score prediction. The geezer. He's gone for 4-1, Richard. He's gone for 4-1.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. That's I'm still sticking with mine, but
I do think we need one more as a minimum.
We need at least one, I reckon.
We can't sit back on this.
No.
Well done.
But
well done. No, we can't sit back on this, mate. We definitely need one more free kick. Thank you. That'll do. Last one.
Yeah, just keep that pressure and keep the control that we've had.
Are you taking the mickey? He gave the free kick to Tottenham. Yeah, it was Kai that was hacked. Oh, I don't get it. I totally agree with you, Geezer. Good comeback and time to hold on to it. But we need to score more goals, mate. That's you know what I mean. It's got to be. We need to dominate.
You don't want to leave it. You don't want to leave it to the chance.
See, the thing is that's it, Richard. One thing, you can't leave it to chance. You can't leave it to the referee. And I think if we win this tonight by a good couple of goals over them, right, we're proving to people again that we're serious for the league title because we're only 4 points behind Liverpool. 4 points is obtainable. Do you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's an unassailable league, but it's just we've got to improve the form.
But the thing is, every team has proven, apart from Forest, right? I've got to be honest, Forest are just playing out their souls, mate, right?
But they still aren't a team that maybe you'd expect to go on
a run. But
on 10, 15, the only team I'd still concerned about if they found their form and got their form back would be City. They're the only team I think.
But even this
with pedigree that says they could go on a 10 to 15 game run. Maybe not this season on current form, but
that's what I was going to say, mate. Because
you wrote them off at your risk. They're the only.
But as I was going to say, mate, even Man City this season have proven that every team goes through a bad patch and the wheels fall off. And Arsenal have been through a little bit of a bad patch. And hopefully, nice one, Rice. Hopefully, we can turn it round.
I mean, the other reason I say we need another goal is because we played 120 minutes against Man United. They played 120 minutes against Tamworth. They were able to rest players.
See, this second half for Tottenham will depend on how Maddison does.
You see, I don't think Maddison's as good as people reckon. He's a stat monkey. He's a stat padder.
He's a what?
A stat padder. Right. The stats look good, but actually, what he produces in reality isn't.
Right, I'm with you.
And it's the age-old one. I'll go back to Ozil. We got a lot of stick, and Alexis Sanchez didn't yet because he ran about and he was chasing things down. I think if you looked at it, the reason Sanchez was running around and he was running around like a headless chicken sometimes was because he was giving the ball away so
mate,
much.
You're making some mistakes tonight. Oh no, so did Saliba tonight. Oh my Lord, that was a big mistake. Thank God. Oh. Sorry, Richard.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
That took my attention there, mate. What was the last thing? Sorry, what was the last thing you said?
I said it's a bit like Sanchez and
Right,
Ozil.
yeah, sorry.
Ozil got a lot of stick, but actually, if you look at it in games, Ozil wasn't doing too badly, but because Sanchez was doing a lot of running about, it looked like he was producing more. But he was running about because he was giving the ball away more.
Yeah.
And it can be quite deceptive.
What do you think, mate? I think it's a shame. What the hell's going on there? Oh, God.
I think he's been hit by some.
Oh, was it Archie Gray? Was it? All right.
Yeah.
This, for me, this game would have suited Ethan down to the ground.
Yeah, I agree. It's a shame he's got injured, but this is one of the reasons you try and protect a 17-year-old to try and protect him from those sort of but he'll come back. He'll get more game time because he's a quality player. And also,
I mean, I know maybe we depend on Saka a bit too much, but this game definitely would have suited Saka. Definitely. Tottenham are awful. I've got to say, Tottenham are awful at defending. Awful.
Oh, that's
that Verberg, isn't it?
Bergville again, yeah. They rate him highly, apparently. Yeah, I know he's had a few good games for him, but
go on then, give us a prediction on how many corners, Richard. I'm going to go for 12.
I'm going 15.
Right. That was close.
15,
that was a stop your breathing second. That was Kai again.
And I'll tell you why, because that's 11.
No, that's 8, isn't it?
Cool. That was 11. That was 11 corners.
No,
there.
8. We've had 8 so far.
Yeah, they've had
okay, you're adding up both of you. I was just going.
Yeah, I'm going to say 16.
I'll go 17 in total for both teams. Then I didn't realise I was just doing it for the Arsenal.
Yeah, no, maybe sort of 12, 13. So I agree with you.
What's the betting that Song goes to the Arab leagues in the summer?
If the money's there, he will, won't he? I mean, and why not? Because if you can
I think he's done at Tottenham, to be honest with
you. What has he produced in the last 3 seasons?
Yeah, exactly.
Last 3 seasons,
he's just been lucky. He's been lucky tonight, hasn't he? He's been lucky, you know.
Yeah.
I can now understand why Tottenham are where they are.
Yeah, I mean, they've been unfortunate with injuries that's decimated their defence, but even with them, they weren't defending particularly well.
I know it's only just started the second half, but for me at the moment, it's, unless something happens really, it's going to be hard to pick man of the match. Because they've all put their 2 pence worth in. Do you know what I
mean? Well, Skelly's being solid and the thing. Party hasn't been too bad. Royce has been solid.
Gabriel and Saliba have been.
Gabriel and Saliba have been solid. So you've probably got 4 or 5 there at the moment that stand out.
Right, guys, in the chat, with 10 minutes to go, we'll ask you who your man of the match is, yeah? And then, as I say, me and Richard are going to do, after the match, we're going to do a quick how we thought about the match, and then we're going to do player ratings. So if you want to put your player ratings in the chat when we do, you're more than welcome. More the merrier.
I'm on 50, nearly 55
I'm at 55 minutes now, mate. 55 minutes and 3 seconds. So you're not...
Yeah, I'm on 54 minutes and 55 seconds.
So now you've gone down to about 12 seconds behind me then. Right, okay.
Yeah. Because I can't...
come on, ref. Oh, it's one of those where you can let the play go, is it? Oh, right, fair enough. We have got the ball, I suppose. Dirty Tottenham players. God, man.
See, and that's why I think Skelly got the nod above Zinchenko tonight, because of that recovery run there.
Skelly's not scared of anyone either, is he?
No, he's strong. He's physically strong, and
his mentals are good as well, though. His mentals are good, so that helps. What's going on here? Why are you trying to? Oh, what the hell? Traffic. Oh, right at him, Kai. Kai, when he's in the middle of the goal, go, right at him. Doesn't do it, son. Look at this. Look at the giraffe. Look. Boom. Bosh. If you're going to head it down in the corner. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Oh, God. Come on, Sterling. You need a goal, brother. You need a goal. I want you to... Genuinely, I'm not having a go. I want you to score tonight, Sterling. I want you to, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did you just see what I saw, yeah?
Yeah, he maybe a little bit slow for the ball to get you that
be honest,
shot
he has
away,
been a bit unlucky tonight. He really has. I would really like to see him score.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that he should be getting to that, but I think that's a part. Of a.
Come on, then, shut him down.
Player not in full confidence.
Shut him down. Oh, thank God for that. Oh Lord.
Enough to give me grey hairs, isn't it?
Mate, honestly, we don't need to do this, It's like we're trying to catch our breath.
Yeah. Well, this is what I said. I said as the game goes on, because of the exertions of Sunday, if we don't put it to bed, I think we'll suffer.
Solanke was offside, mate. See, I wouldn't be so panicked if we weren't. If we was 2-0, I wouldn't be so panicked. But we're 2-1.
Yeah. No, right.
Okay, just wondering.
Because I didn't. Why did you ask me to?
So here we go. We've got the ball back now. Here we go. Oh, nice. Oh, that weren't a bad ball, actually. Well done, Trossard. Go on, Skelly. Go on, Skelly. Go on, Skelly. Oh, look at you. Lucky, dirty little... Solanke on his backside. That's what I like to see. Hey. Here we go. Come on, Sterling. I want you to score, brother. It's all right. You can pass it back. It's cool. It's called rebuild. It's called building it up. Oh, Lord. Party always passes it back, so it's all right. Go on, you're in the channel. Get it to Sterling. He's in the channel. There we go. There we go. Go on. Run at him, son. Run at him, because they're going to back off you. There we go. Oh, Kai, man. What is that? Oh, hello. Oh, that was a good try, Sterling. They're just blocking you down every time, aren't they? Penalty! I thought I'd just shout for shouting. This referee don't know what he's doing. Right, hold on. Let's have a look. Here it is on the slow-mo. Oh, no, he totally... Forget the penalty shout. He totally miskicked. He totally miskicked it. Forget the penalty shout, Richard. I think he...
Yeah. He sees the player's leg there and goes to kick it and misses completely. I thought he came from an offside.
Martinelli's coming on, mate. Do you know what that reminded me of there, Richard, right? Do you remember when we were kids? You remember the £1 beach balls? We used to call them air floaters. Yeah? He was going for an air floater there.
Yeah. I think it's because he thought that as he was going to kick it, he was going to kick the player's leg.
I think he thought he was going to get a shove in the back as well, to be honest with you. Well done, Kai. Keep it in. Keep it in. Good, son. Go on, Sterling. Get in there, son. Get in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it'll be interesting. It'd be interesting to see who comes on, who Martinelli comes on for.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Trossard.
That was a good ball from Havertz.
Oh, Sterling, is he walking off? He is. Oh, man. You were right. What did you say? 60 minutes? I hate you.
Yeah. It was the fact that he played 60 odd minutes.
I don't hate you really. I just thought he could do a 90. He's not happy. He's not happy.
I think no, he's not. But he's also got to think that we haven't got any other fit other than the Cuttle kids.
Oh, mate. Do you just want to? I'll tell you what, next time we'll let you do the show on your own, Richard, because you're getting everything right, mate. Nah.
Well, I haven't got the score right yet, but
you're still time. You still could.
Still 30 plus minutes.
I've got to be honest, I don't rate this Kingski at all, mate. Where'd they get him from? Where'd they get him from?
I don't know. Is he part of a youth academy? I've no idea. Or did they bring him in I haven't seen them. Any transfer news.
Here we go. If there are any Tottenham fans in the chat, which I don't think there will be, but if there are, where did you get Kingski from, please? Actually, I'll just Google it on my phone. Actually,
well, that's good.
Oh God.
Oh, that's a shame. No, but
he doesn't. To me as well. He doesn't control his. He doesn't control his back four either.
No, but he's young, so maybe actually he hasn't got that experience or knowledge to command.
Oh, by the way, Richard, just so you know, when we do player ratings, I'm not going to take 0.5s.
No, that's fair enough. I don't like them, but you sometimes you can be unsure whether it's a 7 or an 8. It's and you just have to. But if we give one for each sort of player, and then you see,
so
you get an idea.
So they got this Kingski lad, from Slava Prague for 12.5 million. It's the Czech league, isn't it? Slava Prague.
Well, that was that's confidence. Did you see the replay of that where we backfilled it? It's a bit of confidence.
21. He's actually 21. Apparently, Real Madrid wanted him, but Tottenham got him.
I bet Real Madrid are a bit of feeling happy at the moment.
Yeah, but look into that as you see fit, innit? You know.
Yeah. Who's coming? That's nothing. I see you got milk.
Well, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I just went behind him. Shoosh.
They're half chance. There's not really been a real chance for apart from that header.
Get this, man. This.
What was it? That his body. Now, where was his hand when he? Because that looked like it.
Did it though, or did it hit his head? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, but initially I thought that was an out. I mean, it won't get given because it's too close to him. But that looked. But his arm was there.
Get this, Rich. Right? Apparently, this 12.5 fee made for Kings is one of the most expensive transfers from the Czech league. Oh, good evening, Mark.
That's not bad.
Thanks for joining us. So 12.5 million wasted.
That was Paul corner from Rice's time, wasn't it? So
that's it, Ray. You shout at them, son. You tell them what you want.
Yeah, don't.
Kingski could learn from you, mate. Crazy, dude. I can't believe we're nearly 65 minutes into this game, mate.
Yeah, it goes quick, doesn't it? And to be honest, I haven't, and I don't generally get nervous.
I know you don't.
What? I mean, the teams like Liverpool and City, you are going to get nervous. But even here, I don't think they've had.
I think they've had
other than
That's all
shot.
they've had, isn't it? That is genuinely all they've had.
I don't think they've had anything that I'd be worried about. They've had a few good positions like now, but again, I wasn't worried about that because I know what the defence is like.
Lewis Skelly has been solid tonight, mate.
He as I said, he'd be one of 4 candidates there because
but genuinely, the kid has been solid as a rock, mate. But then, do you think part of it as well is being stood next to Gabriel and Saliba? Could that be part of it?
No, I just think he's got that quality.
Himself, like.
He's been trained as a midfielder. So he's got the ball. Yeah, that's what he's positioned.
Well, no wonder he can carry the ball so well then.
Yeah, he's got a decent build against him now.
Yeah,
and
he's solid, isn't he?
Yeah, and I think he's just got that belief in his ability.
I think, to be honest as well, saying people who would have done well tonight in this game, we said about Ethan and we said about Saka. I think Jesus would have done okay as well.
Yeah, and it is a shame he got injured. And if you look at the way he got injured, it's a pretty innocuous, and it's come from a foul from other.
Thing is, as well, mate, we all know the ACL hurts, doesn't it? It really hurts when you do it.
Yeah, but it was an innocuous challenge. He just was getting back, and he ran into the back of Ferdinand and Fernandez and got injured. It's one of those that you really think, oh, did you have to run?
Go on.
Did you have to do that? But it could have gone any time. If it's going, it's going.
Yeah, I keep getting Odegaard and flipping Trossard muddled up. So I'll learn. The more I do this, the more I'll learn. Don't worry. Oh, mate.
They're similar stature, but it's a.
Do you know what, Rich? This is the next best thing to being at the ground, isn't it?
Yeah. I like being at the ground, but
I mean, everybody.
I can analyse a game better here. Even when I'm at the ground watching, when I get to the men's games.
Good. Oh, what the hell have you done?
I watch. I always record the game so I can watch it back.
Watch this again with Martinelli, mate. When it comes up, takes on that extra defender when he should have shot. Look at this. Shoot there. There's your shot. There was. God almighty, mate.
I'm not sure.
There was the shot. He had. Yeah, it would have been a diagonal shot, and it might have gone past the post. But there was the shot. That annoys me, Mark. That annoys me, Rich. Sorry to go over the top of you, but that bloody annoys me, mate.
Yeah, and your question there is that the player not having the ability to make that decision quickly enough, or is it coached?
What's your thoughts on it?
I think it's just the player's not quick enough. Speed of thought. He to match.
If they bring that, Rich, up again, look at where I'm right. So he was about 6 yards into the 18-yard box, right? And genuinely opened up from there. He should have just had a proper good swing at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I part of me wonders if it's he got there.
He's done all the hard work.
It wasn't necessarily 100% sure. So he delayed. He thought, can I do a little bit, go a bit further? And then the opportunity's gone fully. rather than take that initial.
I mean, it's
risk.
easy, like you said, right? It's easier for us because we're watching, right? And we see things that probably the players don't see. But genuinely, to me, he had all the time in the world there, and he should have took a swing at it.
Yeah,
and that's nothing against guys. That's nothing against Martinelli because I actually like the kid. As we said before, pre-game, he's not having the best season. But then maybe this is the time where you think, hold on, you need to turn something around at some point, mate. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Well, I've got to be honest, and I'm going to sound a bit brutal here, but Tottenham are boring to watch.
Some people say they're one of the most entertaining
those people
teams to watch, but
I must admit, whoever
seen
says that, I think they're blind.
Yeah, I mean, my thing with them is.
Well done, Lewis. Well done, Lewis. Well done. Well done, Odegaard. Nicely done, mate. Nicely done.
There is another.
The one thing I will say about Odegaard, as a positive, he knows how to hold a ball up, doesn't he?
Yeah, he protects the ball well. And so does Skelly.
Oh, Partey, man! What you? Oh, I could lose me temper.
Yeah, but he has those minutes where it's sort of he relaxes a bit too much, doesn't he?
It's like he doesn't need to make an effort. Does that make sense? Go on, Ricey! Oh, right! Oh, that hits him in the chest, Bryce. What are you doing, son? You got a massive goal and you bloody Count the tenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, but again, it's a shot on target, and you would like him to.
Well, we're 73 minutes in, so here we go.
Nice shot.
Yeah,
that's a nice shot.
Yeah,
too close to the keeper, but sometimes you take the shot and hope that something comes from it.
I'm more nervous because we're only 1 goal ahead. It's what I said before, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't been nervous because I haven't seen them look like they're going to produce anything. They get to here and they haven't produced a moment of quality.
Yes,
that you'd be expecting.
It fizzles out, doesn't it? It's like a damp firework. Sing it, John. Sing it, John. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
Oh, that was something else I saw on X. Was 2 Tottenham fans having a look at the Campbell
what the? Yeah.
Pixel ad. they were fuming.
I've just seen Tierney
getting
gear off.
Yeah, we were protecting Skelly again. Yeah. But that tells you where Zinchenko is.
Well, he might be ranking. Going to the German side, isn't it? Dortmund.
Yeah, but even so, it tells you where Arteta is. And the other thing with this is Tierney's getting minutes
Okay.
that maybe put him in the shop window as well.
Pete's sake. John, it wasn't Gabriel, mate, deflection. It was Partey, mate. The London KFC, eh? The London chickens. Here we go. So Tierney. Oh, hold on. He's taken off Trossard.
Yeah, he'll put Skelly up top, and because he plays midfield, sort of left wing. He can play on the wings. That was a
Trossard classic goal, that, mate.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Are you all right with that? Are you?
That because I like that because I reckon what you'll see is
John,
Skelly move up and Tierney move back. I don't unless he put
Gabriel,
he's just going to go.
Nice try, but no, that looked like a golf shot, mate. John, you're definitely right. If we win this, it's pressure back on Liverpool, mate, because we'll only be 4 points behind, mate.
Yeah, it's one of those when you get the club, you use the 9-iron instead of a sandwich.
Oh, referee, you love blowing your whistle, didn't you? I bet he practices in the bath. Oh my God, they're bringing on sick note. Oh dear. Richarlison.
They're bringing on
sick note.
Oh, Richarlison. Yeah, he's back from.
Well, Darren Anderson used to be called sick note, didn't he?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't. He was from my hometown, from Pompey.
Who was? Oh right, yeah, he was. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Former before, and then he went and ruined himself by going to Tottenham. Sun's going off.
In a way, what's he contributed apart from a lucky goal, which he wouldn't have scored if it hadn't took the deflection. The deflection. I can't speak English. Yeah. The deflection. Gabriel goal off Solanke. Who gets the goal? No, I know what you're saying.
I don't think Gabriel even got ahead to it. I thought it was the other Tottenham, two Tottenham players, and Gabriel, and I thought the Tottenham player headed it onto Solanke, and Solanke couldn't do anything.
To be honest, I'd have to see it again, mate.
Yeah, I think we need to see it again. But I thought, I didn't see who the other. I mean. Richarlison might give him a bit of goal, and a little bit.
Let's be honest. He's a threat. He's a threat.
That's the only thing.
So we've got 20 on my clock. We've got basically 21 minutes plus extra time, mate.
I've got 21 minutes 15 seconds plus extra time. Yeah. So I'm about 15 seconds
might have had
behind.
A third by now, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, but I think we're stuck in where we get stuck a lot of games. We're almost arrogant in the belief that we can see out games and that other teams aren't going to score. And then
is that an Arteta thing as well, though?
It can be, but I think it's a player thing as well. But they get to a certain. I think Arteta says. You need to defend.
I'm going to ask the question because it's been asked. It's been flashed around a lot by a lot of different people this week in different social media things. I'm just asking you as a mate. I'm not trying to.
Well, he's got to get a card for that. He's got to get a card for that. That's dive. If you haven't.
Most definitely. Look, watch. I'll come back to my question in a minute.
Yeah.
That's a dive and slide, Rich.
Yeah,
I thought he was on one of them. You remember them things we used to have in our garden where you connect a hose up to it and it was a mat? And you used to slide down it. You used to have to put soap on it and slide down it. Do you remember them?
Yeah, I think he's expecting the challenge.
He's preempted it, isn't he?
Yeah. And Saliba didn't.
Right, so I'll go back to my original question, right? Is Arteta the guy that's going to take us over the line, in your opinion? That's your opinion,
I think so. I think he's got the ability to. The question is, will he ever have all the tools at his disposal?
For some weird reason, right, a lot of the Arsenal fan base are absolutely upset that Arteta is the second highest paid manager in the league.
Well, yeah. Again, it's down to that.
Well, he won an FA Cup.
What's he done? And
he won.
Yeah, and I just don't think he's the one they wanted, and because it wasn't the one they wanted, they're not as keen on it.
I'll open this to the chat as well, right? Okay, this is to the chat and you, Richard, but obviously you'll give me your answer first, right? Has our tactics changed this season?
I think he's continually improving his tactical nous. I think this season has been exactly like last season, because in the first half, where I think this season was a lot of it was down to looking at that first run of games, thinking, I've got to get a good start, get as many points as I can from that before we go into the next part of the season. And he's played more pragmatic, and you'll see against teams like Tottenham, like Liverpool, like Newcastle and Man United at home, there is a more pragmatic approach to the way we attack. It's more considered and it's not just attack after attack. And
what a save! What a blooming save that was. Sorry, Rich. Sorry.
No, I have to have a look at it. I assume it's come from that throw in that Tottenham had.
What a save! No, it's from across from Maddison. You'll see it in a minute.
Yeah. There was a throw in, and then
his head.
Yeah, and
sorry,
then got fumbled it a bit, and then
I apologise.
Because Riccardo knocked it out of his hand.
About the tactics, mate. Sorry.
I think it's a lot down to why we started this season. The start we had such a tough start that he's gone. We'll be a little bit more pragmatic. We'll make sure we get results.
Go on, Sidney, son. Go on, Sidney.
And then,
oh dear,
then you get.
Sorry. You'll see it in a second.
Yeah. I've seen we run the ball back. Odegaard out to Tierney.
Oh mate, that was close.
Oh, yeah. He should be burying that.
Sorry, carry on with what you were saying, mate.
Yeah, and I think there is a. You forget that the Brighton game we get a player sent off for something we haven't seen again. Then we get one in the Man City game. That's a few times we haven't seen that.
I mean, if you go back to you're on about the Declan Rice incident where he knocked the ball back. Yeah. Have you noticed, just to expand on that for a second, they've changed the rules, haven't they? Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Have they? Yeah. And it's getting.
Richarlison's kicking off.
Yeah,
leave me. He didn't do nothing to. Oh, you're an absolute drip. It's that Valberg or whatever he's called.
Yeah, he was getting there. He holding him. He tried to pull it. He pulled Skelly away. He pulled Skelly away and got kicked. As Skelly fell, his leg. He
Look who's coming on, mate. He's clamping it down, isn't he? Marino and Shinchenko.
That'll be I could see Skelly going into.
Yeah,
might be Skelly coming off.
He hasn't taken a yellow card there, has he? Oh, look at this!
No,
this is a bit of afters. They're having a bit of afters, mate. Oh, give over, fella. Give over.
You pulled him over.
What's going on? Oi, leave him alone. Oh, Skelly's he's just got a yellow for not leaving the field when they wanted him to. What an absolute... These referees are a joke, mate. They're an absolute farce. Well,
they were lining up for a corner.
Get them rolled, mate. Get them. Oh, no, I like it. No, I like the temperament, but referee, how did that deserve a yellow card? Rice is coming off as well.
Yeah, I expected Rice to come off because you need to protect these
Zinchenko, you best be on your game, mate.
Because we got Villa at the weekend, didn't we? So,
Raya, get ready, son. Yeah, well done, boys.
I mean, I probably would have waited till the corner was gone.
It's all about the time wasting, isn't it? Come on, Martinelli, you've got the speed. Come on, don't take him on. Get round him and have a shot. Oh, what the bloody hell was that? Oh, bloody hell! Oh, God. I feel like I'll need to tell my kids off. You're not taking the corners, Zinchenko, are you? Are you having a laugh?
Well, maybe this is what they practice. He's got a good. His passing range is good, so I'd expect a good.
I'll bow down. Oh, was it a throw-in? I thought it was. Oh, that's why he's picked it up. I thought it was a corner. Nice. Just work it, boys. We've got 3 minutes plus injury time. Come on, just work it.
We've got about 8 minutes to see this game out. Maybe 10 at the most.
Well, I'm on 88 minutes now, mate.
Yes, I'm on 87.50.
You're 10, 15 seconds behind me, fella.
Yeah.
I'm watching mine on DAZN. That's what.
Yeah, I'm watching on TNT Sport, but because it's mobile.
You've got the lag, haven't you? You've got the lag.
When you're watching
that was a nice play. Nice play.
Yeah.
I didn't see who it was though because they're too far away. Nice. Use the channels. Come on. That's it. Yep, that's what. No, too strong. Oh, for God's sake. Unlucky, Odegaard. Good chase. Say again?
Idea was right.
Oh, the idea was right.
Just
too much legs on it, you know?
Yeah. But you're getting towards the end of the match when you've had 120 minutes on Sunday. You're not expecting this time of the match. You're not expecting.
You're out of position, bro. You're out of position. No point pointing. Close him down. Sorry. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 8 minutes added on here, mate. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, before I forget, please give us your man of the match in the chat. I said I'd do it with 10 minutes to go. I'm a bit behind. So yeah, if you give us your man of the match in the chat, please, that'd be cool. And obviously at the end of the game, nice one, Raya, keep it. At the end of the game, me and Richard will give ours. Okay.
I already have mine sort of.
For me, it's between two. I've got to be honest with you. It's between two for me. Oh, only 5 minutes. Blooming heck, I thought we were going to get about 8.
Yeah, on 3 seconds into just finding out.
Come on, lads, we can see this out. Just see it out. Don't try and do anything stupid or.
Take
take it
win
into the corner
fouls,
if
win.
you have to. Just time waste if you have to. Other teams would do it to us, so.
Well, I mean,
that's what you want.
Just keep possession.
That's what you want. Yeah.
Just keep passing. I see who the TNT
All
are
right.
giving it to.
Tell me in a minute, man. Tell me in a minute, yeah?
Yeah. He was one of my contenders anyway, but yeah.
Are you still? Oh, that's the missus. Missus has just messaged me, mate. I've got to just. Are you still on?
No, it's fine. Not until the end of next month.
Come on, lads. I'm up to 91. We've got 4 minutes to go. Come on. Oh, Gabriel's been given a yellow. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah.
Time wasting. Is what he was pointing to his watch, and then he booked. So I assume
when we do player ratings as well, mate, we'll rate the referee as well, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Well, you know, it's part of the game, isn't it? I guess.
I'll be fair. I don't think he's had a terrible game. It's just that he's not. He's not.
Oh dear! Oh dear! It's not. What was that, Solanke? Yeah, you might want to practice that on the training ground again, mate. Oh, look at Ange ain't happy, mate. You're getting sacked in the morning. Oh my lord, no! I could have done better than that. Here we are. It's who we are, mate.
So yeah, it's literally about 3 or 4 minutes to go. So. I mean, he might add the time on for the time wasting.
Well, I've got about 2.5 minutes to go, mate.
Yeah, that's what I've got on the clock.
Go on then, tell me who TNT gave the man of the match to, fella. Oh,
Gabriel.
That's one of my two.
Yeah, he was one of the 4 I picked out in the first half.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, I picked out Saliba, Gabriel.
Can I just point something out to you? It's man of the match, not men.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I pointed out 4 from those 4 contenders. I was going to pick
man of the match, mate, not men of the match. Yeah.
Well, they're the players that have, to me, stood out amongst the rest of the players.
Yeah. Right, Rich, because we're nearly at the end of the match, mate, we'll do a quick analysis of the whole game.
Yeah.
And we'll do it as quick as possible as we possibly can, player ratings, and then that will be the end of the show.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, I'll go.
No. Don't let him dance. Oh, Lord. Oh, save, mate. Oh, Pedro, your knee's not hurting anymore, is it? Oh, fingertips. Get it. I don't think it would have gone in, but fingertips.
Yeah, you can't take that risk.
I think it would have hit the post. Hold on. Have they not got a corner then?
I think it hits the post.
I look like it come off his fingertips.
It probably did, but the ref is on the other side, so he can't see any. The linesman's on the wrong side for that one, isn't he?
Right. Well, I've got about 30 seconds of extra time, unless he adds that, as you say, unless he adds a little bit more on. Oh, Richard, how do you feel? They didn't get the 3-1, mate. How do you feel?
I am gutted, but my stats beforehand.
I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking.
My stats did say that that was the likely
Oh, he has added a little bit of extra time on and all, mate, because he's gone over 90. Oh, nice. Well done.
Yeah, I said you'd probably add another minute on at least.
We're up to nearly 30 seconds here.
Because there was a bit of shenanigans at the throwing up the other end.
Yeah, it'll be from that the Lewis Skelly thing, won't it?
Yeah, and the Lewis Skelly thing. So yeah, it
Come
depends.
on, that's it. Final whistle. 2-1 to the Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal, mate. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Right, mate. So let's do this. Give me your feelings on the second half and basically the whole match as quick as you possibly can, folks.
I thought the second half was a little more sort of controlled, considered, and not overly concerned about getting a third. It was we'll control the game. We'll see it out, and it was a bit like that for me.
I would agree with you on that, right? Just to sort of like give my 2 pence worth. It was more technical. It was more controlled, like you said. But what I didn't like about it was it puts the fans on the edge.
Yeah, it would have put the fans in the stadium on edge and a lot of fans on edge. But for me, I felt we were comfortable. We kept them at arm's length. I mean, they had 10 shots, 2 on target, 4 off target, and 4 blocked.
You're getting sacked in the morning. Anyway, I digress. I apologise. Right, man of the match. Let's do man of the match, mate. My 2 choices were Gabriel and Lewis Skelly, but I'm going to give it to the kid because I just felt he didn't put a foot wrong tonight.
Well, that's who I gave it to, Miles Lewis.
I know Gabriel scored, but it came off a Tottenham player. So did he score? You know. Yeah. So that's the reason why I'm giving it to Lewis Skelly. He's ahead of his years. He's very mature. He's got a very mature head on his shoulders when it comes to playing football. You know,
he's very strong and everything with it as well, isn't he? So it was something.
Right, right, ladies and gentlemen of the chat and of the Arsenal fan base, wherever you may be. It's been an absolute pleasure to do this tonight. But before we do player ratings, before we go, I just want to say just one more time, please give us a like, share us on your social media. And the more interest we get in this, the more we can do this. And I've got to be honest, I can only speak for myself. Richard can tell you how he feels. I've absolutely enjoyed it. So, Richard, let's do player ratings. We'll both do them at the same time, if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
So, Raya in goal, what are you going to give him?
I'm going to give him a 6 because the goal was conceded, even though it wasn't his fault. And he's done everything else he's needed to do.
I'm going to agree on a 6, so we'll move on from there. Lewis Skelly, he's your man of the match, but what score do you give him, mate?
I've got him as a 9 for me.
A 9?
Because for me, he was one of the standout players on the pitch. If you're looking to single out a player on the pitch, he stood out amongst a lot of them.
Good reasoning. I'm going to give him an 8. Just because to get a 9, I think you've got to do a little bit more. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I can see that.
So we've done Lewis. So Gabriel, mate.
He was an 8 for me. He was close to Skelly, but I think Skelly probably because of the ball, and there was that one in the middle of the first half where he run into Kuleveski, just knocked Kuleveski on his arse. And that's why I've gone for giving Skelly a slightly bigger rating. You gave
Gabriel an 8, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to agree. I'll give him an 8 because he was that close to the man of the match for me as well, to be honest. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. So, Saliba?
Again, he was solid, an 8, because he didn't. There wasn't much there. And again, I mean, you're looking at at the goal that we conceded, I wouldn't be expecting him to come out for that second ball. That I'd be expecting a Party or a Royce or an Odegaard to be rushing to and closing that down. But
right, so I agree with you. Actually, I've got to agree with you with the back four at the moment. I agree with that score. So we'll move on. So then we're at Timber.
Timber, I thought he was probably the quietest and one you didn't notice. So I'm going to give him a 7 because I don't think he did much wrong along with the others, but he wasn't one you really stood out for me. It was better than average, but it wasn't outstanding.
I'm going to give Timber a 7. I think he had a better game, but the reason I'm going to give Timber a 7 is because not much went down his side, if you know what I mean. So that's why I'm giving him a 7.
Yeah.
So that's the back four and the goalkeeper sorted. So we're on to the midfield. So who do you want to? Shall we start with Declan Rice?
We start with Party.
All right.
Then as he
go on then, start with Party.
Party, I gave a 6.
I'll give him.
He got sloppy in that second half.
He did. I'm going to have to give him 5, mate, because I've just felt that he, like you said, he got sloppy. His passes weren't good.
And I felt he shouldn't have been where he was for their goal.
Yeah.
I felt him or Royce should have been on closing the ball down at the edge of the box.
You're giving him a 6 and I'm giving him a 5, yeah? Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
We're doing Odegaard next and then Rice, yeah?
Rice or Odegaard, yeah.
We'll do Rice then. We'll do Rice. Go for Rice, mate.
A solid 7. I don't think he was. I don't think he did. But he's usually that sort of. You either 6 or 7 performance. He always gives you that just above average, and you know what you're getting from him. Nothing spectacular, but workmanlike and solid.
I'd agree with a 7. I felt he did have a good game. He was solid, as always, dependable. 7. Odegaard.
I'd say 7 again with Odegaard. He did some really good things, and then those final moments let him down.
I'll agree with a 7. I just it was sometimes it was just one touch too many. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to agree with a 7. So that's the midfield covered, isn't it? So we're on to the front three now, mate. And I think we'll start with Sterling.
Sterling. This will be a bit harsh, but a 6 because he tried, but it just, for whatever reason, isn't coming off for him.
Yeah.
And you're wanting a little bit more from him too.
I'm being generous here. I'm going to give him a 7 because I think he really tried. He just didn't get to the end. He didn't have the end products because I don't think the ball was getting to him enough, to be honest. But I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be fair to him and give him a 7 because I think he really tried tonight. I've got to be honest. Right. So who we got? Right. Let's go King Kai. We'll go King Kai first.
6.
Did you know?
He didn't. He links play up. He works hard, and I'll give him that. Yeah. But you didn't. He had one half chance on the header. But other than that, he was pretty anonymous. He was the team effort and the work ethic for the team. You can't fault, but
fair comments, mate. Fair comments, but I just feel
I like him, and I think some of the criticism of him is harsh, but he didn't do enough for me today to warrant anything.
I agree with everything you said, but it's the same thing as with Sterling. Just no end product, you know. So Trossard. A 7. Yeah, I'd agree with a 7. Even though his goal was a good goal, I've got to say his goal was.
His goal was good, but other than that, what was there? It was a one moment.
No, I agree.
He flattered to deceive in a lot of the other moments on the pitch.
I totally agree. I actually totally agree, and I think 7's fair. Good evening, Mark. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening, gentlemen. You've had good views tonight.
Thank you. Did you want to give some some player ratings while you're on? Or
yeah. It's your show, bro. So just
give us your player ratings then from goalkeeper upwards, mate.
Like Rhea tonight, maybe a 6.
Okay, I think that's what we said, didn't we?
We said 7 because I didn't think. No, we might have said 6 because of the goal. I don't think he could have done much about it because of the deflection, but it's still a goal conceded, isn't it?
Timber solid 7.
Mm-hmm.
Saliba solid 8. Gabriel 10. Man of the match.
What, your cousin? Your cousin?
Yeah. My cousin, bro. It's our cousin. It's our cousin.
It's our cousin. Yeah.
Yeah. Then it's Lewis Kelly.
What a kid! What a kid!
Man. Oh man, we've got a diamond. A diamond. He's getting a 9, a solid 9. He's taking 18-year-old. He's taking players on, so we need to mention that.
Yeah, totally. We did. Yeah, no, I totally agree.
Yeah, Thomas Partey.
Did you give Saliba a score, by the way? Sorry, I didn't hear you say Saliba.
Yeah, he gives Saliba.
Oh, did you? Right, sorry. Yeah. Carry on, mate. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. So then I'm going to Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
Damn, this guy's legs are gone, man.
Yeah,
honestly.
Man. Too many loose passes tonight, Mark.
6. I would
I
say.
agree. I gave him a 5. So yeah, cool.
Yeah. Declan Rice 9. I thought he was outstanding. Honestly, the way this guy was going up and down the pitch, I thought Declan Rice was like he was there. So yeah, Raheem Sterling. Arsenal, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? That's all I can say. If I could put Thomas Partey and Raheem Sterling together, it would equal one leg.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it is. So Sterling 5.
All right. Okay.
You're really poor. Odegaard back to his best again. Well, back to himself again. So I would give him a solid 8. Trossard, great goal.
What else did he do though, Mark?
Exactly. 7. I will give him a 7 just because of the goal. Or he would have got a 5. He would have got a 5.
No, that's understandable. I think he would have got a 5 off of me if he hadn't scored. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. And Kai Havertz was being a nuisance as normal, so I'd give him a 7 as well. But what a result, gentlemen! What a result,
mate. Honest, do you know what it is? It's, I can only Richard, you'll agree. I've loved this show, mate. It was the best one to start in the watch-alongs with, to be honest with you. I'm just going to give a standard score for the substitutes. I'm going to give all the substitutes a 5 because for me they weren't on long enough.
Yeah.
Well, the only one that was on long enough was Martinelli, and he was probably a 6 at best. Right. I mean, he didn't do much else. So, but that was
right. Let's get the controversial one out of the way. I don't mind who goes first here. Referee. Go on, Mark. You go first, mate. Give us your thoughts.
Do you know what? I thought the referee was okay today, and there wasn't anything. He tried to let the game flow, etc. So it'd be hard to say anything bad against what he did. I actually felt that the game it's probably one of the better games that he's done. So for me, maybe I'd give him an 8. Maybe.
You are being generous. Yeah. No,
I don't think. Do you know what? I don't know who that referee was today. And that's a good thing.
Bruv, it's your opinion. It's your opinion. Yeah. It's cool.
Simon Hooper.
But he'll not make the headlines tomorrow. That's the point I'm trying to say.
No, because Arsenal didn't let him.
No.
Arsenal,
and that, I just had to say, I gave him a 6. There were a few things that you're not going to like as a fan. The Skelly yellow and some silly pinicky yellows out there, but overall, he didn't.
I'll give him a
wasn't
7, and only
horrendous.
for one reason. And I'm going to do a shout out to a fella in a minute, but I'll give him a 7, but for only one reason, that for me, he flashed his yellow card a bit too much. For silly things, for silly things, the yellow card was coming out. But yeah, so 7. Right then, so let's rate the manager, shall we, guys? Richard, you can go first this time. Arteta, go on.
You got to give him an 8 because he got the result. I don't think it's any higher because it still wasn't a fantastic performance. But you get a result. You make the substitutions and get them right. You manage your team, and so an 8,
go on, Mark.
solid 8.
I would give Arteta a 9, and the reason I'm giving him a 9 is because I thought we could be better. He's taken our club to a new level. So I think that it's up to the owners to give him the tools just to get us to the next level. But Arteta's taken us there, and we're deflated. We've got injuries. Like, this is an injury crisis, etc. So for me, I'd give him a 9.
I would give him an 8, and but I will say it comes with a caveat. I give him an 8, but he made the substitutions at the right time. What I liked about Arteta tonight was he let the players play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And for this game, we had the right players on the pitch. I mean, I just want to make a quick point that me and Rich said before. This game would have suited Saka. This game would have suited Ethan. Yeah, I think we would have scored more if those two players were on the pitch. But considering what the cards he's been dealt, Arteta in this game let the players play, and he made the substitutions at the right time. Right, before we go on, I just want to make a shout out to the dough baker. Skelly will bench Calafiori. What a player! You're right. I think he will. So we'll have to wait and see. The boy's got so much. The boy has got as much potential. I'm going to put it out there. The boy's got as much potential as Saka, guys. I don't know.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. The where I come from, Des, I've been saying this from. I saw him in the academy. See, once this kid kicks into Arsenal's midfield, honestly, it is sickening how good this boy is.
But he also gives us an option that maybe we don't. Maybe he could be our starting left back as well.
But Richard, I wouldn't go for him as a starting left back. I actually think that right now, I think he's gaining experience, a bit like Saka. Saka started off as a left back, and then he turned into the player he was. As soon as we get this kid into the midfield, I'm telling you, he is absolutely like his levels are that high.
Do you think he's going to? Sorry, Mark, I didn't mean to go over the top of you. Do you think he'll open up once he's in the midfield?
I think so. I think so, bro. I just. Do you know what? I honestly think that this. I've never seen a kid like it. There is just something that is mentally there with this kid, and I've said it for probably the last 8-9 months. But Lewis Kelly's got a higher ceiling than Ethan and Matt. But I don't like to compare it to because
I know where you're coming from.
Ethan's still a kid as well, but Ethan's getting all the praise, and maybe that's a good thing for Miles that Ethan is getting the praise. It's taking the spotlight off of him. But honestly, Miles Lewis Kelly is a real deal, bro. He is.
No, I agree.
Absolute real deal.
I think he's come in knowing that he's not the shining light and said, "This is what I can do."
He's hit the
good
ground
enough.
running, guys. He's
Yeah.
credit. I agree with Mark.
He's
I don't want to go on
chance,
because we've been on for quite a while, right? So I don't want to go on too long. But I will say this: totally agree with what you're coming with Ethan getting the limelight and Lewis Skelly's basically just going about his business.
Yeah.
But I will say this: Ethan, he is the potential in that kid as them three boys, them three lads, mate. Saka, him, and Skelly.
100%. I would say the same with Ethan as well. I think Ethan's ceiling is massive. I just think that the Arsenal fan base are jumping on Ethan. And at this moment in time, yeah. And this may be a good thing for Miles, but I just want this.
I think we've got another one that is in the academy, Dowman, and he is being raved about. And from what I've seen, he is a special talent as well.
Kind of thing, isn't it? You know, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. He's been in with the senior squad quite a bit in training, and he's getting that exposure already at 15.
Right, lads, it's time to shut this show down. It's been an absolute pleasure. Yeah. Right, Richard. Thank you for your help tonight, your company. It's been absolutely brilliant. Mark, you can come on here anytime. You know that, but obviously you do it your way. That's cool. I just want to say a big thank you to the chat, everyone that's watched, everyone that's commented. You know, this I'm feeling it, guys. I feel the energy, and it's absolutely brilliant. And it's great to sign off with a win, yeah. And especially against them stupid idiots down the road.
Yes, always good to learn.
North London chicken. You know what I mean? So all I can say, guys, keep your eye on the North Bank. We've got loads more things coming out your way, and 100%. Hopefully this channel will just grow and grow. Mark, you can back me up on that, can't you?
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Don't forget, guys, give us a like, give us something. Put your teeth back in this. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, share us on your social media. I am Des the Enforcer, Statman Richard, the Scottish Brazilian. All I can say is, guys, come on, you Gunners. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Good night.
See you later.